I was twisting it, and I had put my foot up, and it was like, you know, and that canvas right there. I was trying to break that bitch leg off, like you do a chicken wing when you, the 3-piece one, when you
gotta.
But you know that's not.
You've been hungry and thirsty this whole fight.
Yo, it's your boy Vic, aka Fresh Prince Vic on IG. I am here with a couple of my best friends or brothers or whatever you want to consider us at the moment. Going to introduce yourself, my boy.
I prefer the term pals.
All right.
Well, Vic,
dampen...
we brothers.
Yeah, I want to say that kind of dampened everything.
That's our cousin. We brothers. That's our cousin.
Twice removed.
You can't be pals.
I don't like that, bro.
You're my best pal.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Eves18 on Insta. I am no longer the lonely stoner.
Clap it up, everybody.
On me,
Clap
give
it
me
up,
somebody
everybody.
On me, I don't even got smoke in the bathroom no more. On me, we smoke one in the living room. Kids would sleep in the bedroom, though.
It don't sound as cool when you gotta say it the second time.
I know, man. But why you have to run me like that?
Now you fucked up the first recording, so we recording again, man.
I did?
Yeah.
And that downer in
What?
and on the side conversation, introduce
Dark skin
yourself.
nigga always hate on light skins.
It's cool, Daddy T, man. You know what it is.
All right, we're going to go ahead and introduce our producer. Why do you raise your hand every time you introduce yourself? We don't have a camera.
Because in class, that's how you're supposed to do it.
She said, I was about to do it too. Like they can see me reenact it. All right, but here on the Verbal Vitamin Podcast, we have a very special guest up in here. Introduce yourself.
So my name is Still Mark. Still can't do much with that, but I'm glad to be a guest on the show.
He also goes by Money M. You know what I'm saying? Money Mark.
As of today, yeah, let's go. Here we go.
But conversation we had earlier. What is your specification for bad? Calling a woman bad?
I see. There's a difference on bad and
When
beautiful.
she need a whoop.
Yeah.
I think that's. You said when she need a what?
When she need a whooping.
If y'all seen this nigga face,
On me, that was the old nigga answer.
that was a creep face.
That's an old nigga answer. You sound like one of them niggas who stop and ask you, "Hey, you need a ride?"
Nah, they
In
pull
the
this.
white van?
Nah, they pull this. You should smile, beautiful.
Oh, that's a go-to line. Why you not smiling? You always look mad.
Where my hood?
No, that's a friend. That's strictly a friend. Where my hood? That's
at?
a friend.
I used that line before.
Where my
I
hood?
No.
Really?
I used the where my
You've
hood
been at where my
No,
hug at
no,
ass?
no,
in like
no.
4th grade, bro. I said where
No,
my hood
no.
Nigga, 4th grade must have been last week,
No,
nigga.
bitch, I look at you different. You know what I'm saying? I give you a little crook eye right there real quick. If you don't know, see, I forget you then.
All right,
You know
so
what I
which
thought
one
it
is
was.
better, bad or beautiful?
Beautiful.
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 All right, I'm glad we all in agreement.
But every woman's beautiful.
All right, so thank you.
I'm gonna spit out my damn
That's my
drink.
honest opinion. Every woman is beautiful. Now, not every woman fine. Not every woman pretty. Not every woman cute. But every woman's beautiful.
Nah, there are some ugly, shitty people out there.
For real, bro. And I'm gonna be
I feel
100.
like when you take that away from them, it dehumanizes no, it's some straight up shitty people out there.
Yeah,
Pour that.
like they need prescription makeup.
Yeah,
type
it's
stuff.
just like,
This nigga said prescription makeup.
damn.
That's how ugly it is. Yeah, is that bad? I've seen some
Booger
But I feel like you need
Yes.
to have, like, I feel like
Yo,
you need,
bitch, look like a booger woo.
So is beautiful
That was
10
so
and bad 9?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, that's the most
Bitches look
disrespectful
good.
thing
Yeah,
in an
bitches look
R&B
like a
song
booger
that you
wolf.
can hear. So is beautiful a 10 rated on a scale of 1 to 10 and bad 9?
I won't
Or
put it
are
that
they in
way.
they two different categories?
Two different
Different
categories.
categories.
Because I feel
Because they
like
have
a
different
hood
qualities.
chick I find that word bad more into the hood side of a woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I find that beautiful more into a sophisticated
Okay,
kind
but
of woman.
I
You
well,
know what I'm saying?
because
So you
this is
saying
why I
hood girls
said
can't be beautiful?
I'm not saying that. I just say I find myself saying bad more in the hood side of
I
women.
kinda
There are
agree.
some beautiful hood chicks.
Because you got your whole family hood.
Christina
so you say you
Milian
ain't
on what was the movie with Nick Cannon?
Let 'Em
Let 'Em
Cause
Cause
a
a Thing. She was I think she was
She
she
was
wasn't
cute.
hood.
She was
but-
cute.
She hella wasn't hood.
Yeah, she wasn't hood. No, not on that. It was on the cheerleading movie.
Bring it on.
Bring It On. She was supposed to have been a hood
You
chick
had
and
the
Bring It On.
emotions?
Yeah, bro. You know it's the pom pom.
Gabrielle Union.
I'm sorry.
On the very first
Spirit
one.
fingers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I got one better. Rihanna bad, Beyonce beautiful.
I got
That's
one
the
better.
easiest.
Beyonce not attractive at all.
That's okay. That is Ty Stokes, the Beehive. That's not
that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
You see how everybody got quiet, bro.
I have never thought
Okay.
Beyonce was attractive.
You cannot find her attractive and her being objectively beautiful.
It's the lazy eye, man.
I guess.
I never noticed it.
It's the lazy eye, man.
She's perfect. I ain't gonna say she's perfect.
She's not perfect.
She's not perfect. Flawless.
Although
That's what she is. She's flawless, bro. Like, she's beautiful, bro. She is beautiful.
okay, how do you feel about Tyra Banks?
She is ugly.
That
Yeah.
forehead, boy.
Frankenstein.
There's more than
feel
that. I
like-
don't think she's pretty.
Yeah, she looked like a real life Frankenstein to me.
What do y'all think of Kara Hilson?
Oh, that bitch beautiful.
Carrie Hilson,
I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you a bitch, baby.
she beautiful
Mm-hmm.
and bad.
She is beautiful.
She both.
She,
It's those eyes, man.
she cool for her age, you know.
Her skin's so damn smooth.
That's the worst thing you can say. She cute for her age.
She cool for her age.
No, she's all around beautiful.
She cool for her age, you know. You know, yeah, she fit, you know.
Her skin just shines.
Oh, I
bro.
got
It's
another
just-
one. Zendaya.
Why you fantasizing like that?
Zendaya is so bad.
Zendaya's
to
a
me.
little too young for you, R. Kelly.
Zendaya is 22, 23.
And you like 27, R. Kelly?
I'm 26.
You finna turn 27 this year, don't you?
She turned 24 this year. Or 20.
Why are y'all having that debate right now?
She's over 21! Like, what the hell?
At that point, the point was proven.
Yeah, she's bad,
Big
man.
Kelly, man.
Do not put me in the same light as this nigga.
This
I
nigga
think
be-
it's the light skin effect.
This nigga be riding past Twitter like,
The
You don't
light
think she
skin.
cute?
You don't think Zendaya
no,
cute?
she is, but I think the light skin
yeah.
counts for a lot.
yeah.
I think it counts for a lot.
Like, if she was a few shades darker, she would not be as what people saying.
But that's
because
not what
Keke
she
Palmer
is.
is beautiful.
No.
Keke
Yes.
Palmer, fine.
She
Wait.
is beautiful.
I think different. I think
And
she's
she got
just
a
cute.
body.
Okay.
I think she's just cute.
I give her beautiful.
No.
And she got a body.
I think she's just cute. And I think she do too much. She might do the same thing as the next person, but I think it's too much when she do it.
Yeah, she a little annoying.
Yeah,
little
you know
annoying.
what I'm saying?
I give you that. I'll definitely give you that.
It could be the exact same thing, but bitch, you doing too much.
Like, relax.
Yes.
Y'all think Jazz Larry's cute?
No.
No.
I don't.
She got her up and downs, and that's
I've
what
seen
make
a
her
picture of
not
that
cute.
ass.
Objectively,
Oh, she might have a nice ass.
That ass is
attractive.
ridiculous.
She's a regular girl cute.
yeah.
Okay.
And she's the shitty person, so that like,
Why?
Why
Why?
she-
Why she shitty?
because she got 4 sick people kicked off a plane because she felt nervous.
She didn't get him kicked.
No,
off.
yes, she
It-
did.
I thought it was like.
No, she got kicked off. She bitched and moaned to the flight staff, and they kicked them off.
I thought it was more than her.
4.
No, I'm talking about. I thought it was more than
she
people.
was an
who did.
inciting actor in that incident, and she defended herself.
Yeah, I
So I'm just like, nah, she's
Yeah.
a shitty person, like for spreading that. You know
Well,
what I
we
mean?
on the topic of shitty people. Y'all think Cardi B attractive?
I do.
She's
yeah.
hood bad.
She's bad.
That's what I'm giving
She
her.
looks like
She's
the
legally
mouse.
bad.
She looks like the mouse from Cat Dog. I cannot say Cardi
She
B.
looks like she's the mouse
That
from
bitch-
Cat Dog.
Yeah, Winslow.
She's a
Bro,
criminal.
no.
She looked like Winslow from Cat
she's
Dog. I
bad.
cannot say
Okay.
Cardi
Wait,
B is
who?
attractive. Cardi B.
She's bad to me.
She like Winslow from Cat Dog. It's that damn nose.
I can see it.
Yeah.
And eyebrows, because
She
Yes.
bad to me. I
I
don't
can
know
see
what
that.
that
I think
Well,
she
no.
hood bad. That's why I said
She's
it's
not
different
unattractive.
Would
categories.
you make a drink if she made you one?
yeah.
She gonna Kelly the fuck out you.
Yeah.
She gonna Bill Cosby the fuck
Well,
out
hold
you.
on.
ain't-
But
no,
look, I'm
she
too
didn't
broke
rape
for that.
nobody.
I'm
Hold
too
on, wait.
broke for that
She
though.
didn't rape nobody. She just robbed him.
But
I mean,
Hold on, no, wait, because we gotta talk about that. Jackie here.
Oh.
all right, but we can keep the conversation going between us while he go get Jackie. I feel like it's
I'm still on the bed.
okay. I feel like it's still wrong by all means.
Yeah.
It's robbery. But when people compare what she did to R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, it's different. Like if everybody know the stripper scene,
Yeah.
that's what they do. They rob niggas. Like if you think you finna sleep with a stripper, you know you finna get robbed. That's just how it is.
and that's what I said. That's what I said. My I saw it the same way. I said it's a stripper, bro. You fucked up.
Yeah, you know.
You know that
Their
there was a
job
chance of
is to manipulate you into thinking they only want you, bro. It's a
Yes.
stripper, bro. And like that's your fault.
See, here's the
And
thing.
then,
But
you're-
it
and
still
then-
doesn't make it
yeah,
right
it don't
for her
make
to
it
do it.
right.
but it's
But
not
I understand.
surprising.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
it's not
It's not
surprising. And I
surprising.
understand.
And then you can't say nothing because then you in trouble for paying for sex.
Now here's the thing. The other reason I won't like completely come down on Cardi.
Come a little closer.
one of the reasons like I won't just come down on Cardi B is because she's doing one of the things that I respect and just owning that shit.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people just say,
hold on. I heard respect for Cardi B, and I can't agree with that.
Okay.
What's going on?
What up? What up? What up?
we got a special guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Jackie.
Okay, what up, Jack?
Jackie's Backy.
Yeah.
I like that. Jackie's Backy.
On me.
All right, but you were saying.
yeah. So
Oh, this is Money Making Mark right here.
Hello.
how you doing?
It's nice to meet
They call him Double M in the project.
Yeah,
That's
what he
Eminem.
said.
There we go.
you.
Eminem.
Eminem.
We lying about all of this. All right, well, go ahead.
No, so Cardi B is doing something that most people who get caught doing something don't. She's owning it.
Right.
She's not trying to spin.
Mhm.
She said, "I did the shit I did to get money," and I'm not saying it's okay, but I did it, and like she's at least owning it. She's taking responsibility for her actions. She's not trying to like spin it, scapegoat anybody. She was like, "No, I did it."
Yeah.
Like, damn, she turned the camera on to tell people what she did. So, like, truth, she doesn't have any shame for it. But I do appreciate the fact that she's not, like, she is mature enough to say, yeah, I did it.
Yeah. And I see it in the same light as this is what rappers do.
Because R. Kelly
Like-
had crocodile tears.
Yeah, R. Kelly and you
I
can't.
don't know how to hog tie people.
That's funny.
Oh, what a hog
Still to
tie?
this
He doesn't. I don't know what a hog tie.
You can't compare the two because
I'm not gonna compare them.
no, I'm talking about as in people in general because I hear people saying surviving
It's the same.
Cardi B, but they trying to compare the two like it's the same. But like how I said before, y'all got down here.
You just, okay, I'm not gonna say shit. That wasn't none of my business.
Like I said,
I heard you moving, sir.
Oh, sorry.
like I said before y'all got down here, I said people trying to say surviving Cardi B and all that stuff. Like how I was saying with them, this is the stripper scene. If you know that you were trying to have sex
Yes.
with a stripper, then you know this is what's going to happen. Like this is what they do. You know.
Hold on, you fucked me up when you said surviving Cardi B.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. You can't say that because this is a stripper. Their job is to manipulate you and act like they only want you.
She was off the clock.
But hold on.
Hey.
She was
Well-
off the clock.
Nah, Cardi's made it clear that once you strip, always strip. But something
Okay,
with you.
okay.
And then
okay.
on top of all of that, it's like she talked about robbing somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the same as other rappers talking about. Yeah, I shot this nigga. You know what I mean? It's just she
all
talking
in the
about her
line of
past.
work.
Like it's all bad. Like we
Yeah.
ain't no justification for it. But it's like stop trying to say surviving Cardi B when one she's not raping nobody like how R. Kelly and Bill Cosby allegedly did. Because I'm gonna keep saying allegedly for Bill Cosby because I don't know.
Okay. Here's the
If
thing.
you have a transsexual do something to
Okay, that's a different. That was a
No,
whole
here's the
different
thing.
thing.
Here's the thing.
That's kind of
Just we don't
That's
know.
And I think
We
she
don't-
was being sarcastic about that. I don't think she was actually telling the truth or being serious when she said she'd do that if a nigga cheated on her.
Let me play.
No, she didn't say that.
Let me
What
play.
I saw.
Let me play devil's advocate. We don't know if she had sex with these niggas while they was under the influence, and if she did, that's rape.
But wait a minute. She said
We
that
don't-
she used to drug them.
We don't know what else transpired after that. You can make your mouth say a lot of
Well,
shit.
no.
You can always
I
leave
feel
out
like
information.
I feel like we can't just rush over the fact that she drugged them.
Yeah. That's
So,
why.
like-
That's why. It's like I never tried to compare Cardi B to R. Kelly or Bill Cosby, but she and the females who are defending her are trash ass people. To drug and rob somebody, that's some trash ass shit.
What you mean by defending?
I agree.
There's a lot of females saying that she was right and fuck these niggas.
There's people saying she
basically.
right.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's because
yes.
they've lived
But
that
it's
lifestyle.
also the same. I believe those are the same people that are defending R. Kelly, honestly. But I look at it like this. First of all, I wasn't
I won't say that.
I wasn't there, so therefore, you know, her life is her life, and I do believe private lives are separate from business, even if they are entertainers. The reason that it becomes such a big thing is because of their job, their things that they would do in their personal life that regular ass people do is more like shine on it.
So-
Second thing, I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to males in this situation, because males are so often persecuted for these things, they really want Cardi B to just be, I guess, crucified in a sense.
I think that's some hoe shit.
Nah, I feel that way.
Wait a minute. On thirdly, it is wrong to drug people. Like, I don't
Yeah.
feel like you gotta, you could just rob the nigga for real, honestly.
Some people ain't got the heart to pull a gun on somebody.
Exactly.
So all you gotta do is
No,
just
in the
drug
New
them.
York scene, that's what it's a lot of stick up girls too.
So
question.
I mean, I feel like it was wrong, but I do feel like what was in her past. That's her. She got to do whatever karma come her way for, it. And then I just fuck it.
Why can't we give Bill that same kind of thing though? Whatever he did was in his past, and whatever karma
My
came
thing
his
is,
way.
and then
The karma
another
is
thing
court,
with it-
nigga. Them
But
bitches came
the
forward.
thing is,
That was the
the
karma.
with the Bill Cosby thing, the females that came forward, 30-some years later,
Yeah.
that were supposedly drugged by the date rape drug,
Yeah.
which makes you lose your memory. You have no recollection of. That's one of the, I guess, signature effects of the date rape drug. You cannot remember. You don't remember that time frame
And
where you black out. So the fact that they actually indicted him and
These women said that they woke up and saw him on top of them.
Here's the thing, man.
But once again,
I
it's a
think-
day rape. Typically, these situations, like,
Like
they don't
this.
remember.
You don't
They-
remember when you woke up?
Like,
I can
when
understand you don't
wa-
remember what happened when you blacked out,
But then they saying that they went back to sleep, or they just let it keep happening without a fight. They just went back. That's all I'm saying.
Go ahead,
if
Mark.
it oh go ahead.
Look at that.
I'm gonna say if it's a drug, I don't imagine you wake up with full blown energy, especially if it's meant to pass you out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I expect you to still be weak. You know what I'm saying? You open your eyes, you see something, and
You look groggy.
yeah, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just saying, how could you still remember it?
Well, it could be the fact that they remember what happened before they took the drink.
Yeah, now
and,
that
and who they were with, and like, well, damn, now I woke up. I was with this motherfucker. I woke up, and now I don't remember what the fuck happened. So
Yeah, my ass hurt.
I'm a little exactly. Exactly. You like what the
Hey,
fuck?
we'll get Tyree to go.
So you probably like, well, last thing I remember
I
was
was
this
with
motherfucker.
Cosby. He made me a drink. Now my ass hurt. What the fuck?
I'm
But
gonna think, Bill. What you think out for?
I think
What
we
you think
all,
I for?
Mr. Cosby, put it away. Like,
I think we all in agreement
Wow.
that Cardi was in the wrong, but where we separate is the fact that should she be crucified or not.
I feel like if the government, if they want to press the issue, as long as they find the evidence to do it, because the thing is, they're saying that the males have to come forward.
they
But
do.
how-
I was
but they
just about to
can't.
say you need victims for this
They
to go
can't
through.
though.
Exactly. So therefore, I feel like it should be dropped. Period.
Yeah,
Because
they
There's-
government
there's no
can't.
case.
It's no,
No,
case.
right.
So why
that's what
can't the
I'm-
It's all
victims come
allegations.
forward?
Because if they come forward, then they will go
they're
to jail.
agreeing that they were
Paying
engaging
for
in
sex.
prostitution.
Oh, I see.
So
what
it's a
you
lose-lose, right?
Oh.
It's a catch-22. Like, yeah, that bitch drugged me, but
mean. See, because I heard
from
mixed
what I
stories, like,
remember,
what she. So did she or did she not have sex with them when they were knocked out?
It don't matter if they had intent to pay for sex.
Oh, you
Yeah.
meant for prostitution?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
yeah.
And-
So I
So
just,
either
I
way,
feel
they
like
can't
it
come
should be
forward.
dropped. I feel
What
like.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry. So you mentioned Cardi B, like her private life is her private life, and like it's like that for all celebrities. But the thing is, she knows she's a public icon,
Right.
and she put it out on Instagram, didn't she?
No, somebody.
Or somebody else, like-
somebody came.
No, it's an old video.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
hella old. It was from a
Oh,
live when
okay.
she was a stripper.
Okay. And that's okay. I see what you mean. That's the question. Before she was a celebrity,
Well, either way it
she
goes,
put the.
I feel like it's not.
So that's why you was looking like
And
that.
what they doing, Ty?
I-
Fucking my girl, dog. If it ain't base god,
And
I
what
don't-
position is it?
They fucking a raw doggy style, man. But if it ain't base god, I'm tripping.
It might
You
be.
know what?
Who was talking last? That is serious.
I do
People
feel
fuck your
like
bitch's base
I
guy.
do feel like that about all celebrities, because I don't feel like it's fair that they have to quote unquote represent for an entire group of people when they're people just like us, because of the careers that they chose. Theirs is just more in the spotlight. They have to do things differently.
Yeah.
It's different pros and cons to every job.
Like how they became famous. Like a lot of rappers, they say what they had to do to
Yeah,
to
but
get
because of,
get out
you
of
know,
certain situations.
life, I had to fight.
I just feel like, first of all, they be saying how it's so hard, but I mean, they don't even have to pay taxes. They ain't never got a check, and taxes was taken out.
I'm so
Like,
sorry.
Y'all get all y'all money.
I gotta stop you real quick. This is for all my sports heads listening to this right now. Michigan State just defeated Duke.
Wow.
68 to 67.
Ooh, It sucks
know
to
they
losing a
mad.
nail
Yeah,
biter.
yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It sucks
I
to
don't.
losing a nail biter.
What's
No,
that?
he said he good.
No, not at all.
I just feel like
What?
Yeah, 68 to 67.
I just feel like they shouldn't. If she drugged and robbed niggas, you know, I just don't feel like. Oh, you're supposed to be an icon. You're supposed to be a role model. That she's still a human.
Yeah,
They're
he
going
did.
to make mistakes. They're going to.
And she did do that before she
Drugging
knew she was gonna blow
somebody
up.
and-
Yeah, she
I mean,
said
No,
that.
no,
She said
I'm
that.
saying
Yeah,
we all
she
do
said
things
$15
different.
in her
We all
checking
have our
account.
different lives.
She said she did it because of the situation she was in.
Exactly.
Right. Do
And
they
she
want
said
her to-
that she don't rap about those things because she's not proud of that. You know what I'm saying? She said that's a part of her life that she's past, and she's proud that she moved past that.
It'd probably
what
be
I'm
the
saying?
same
So-
motherfucker saying something if she drugged and like it was proof of her, you know, having sex, you know, engaging sexually, some shit that they probably wouldn't, that they didn't agree to or whatever. Or do they rather her rob and just take the nigga money? Either way it goes, she still would have been crucified.
I think what people are upset about, and I think it's one of the veins that y'all hit on earlier, is that people are expecting this massive public opinion back wave to like hit Cardi.
Yeah.
You know, like,
It's like,
when
why would
Kevin
she bag on
Hart.
somebody like that?
Because she was drugging and robbing niggas.
But here's the thing, though.
A criminal is still a criminal, and it's
Yeah.
like y'all trying to paint this criminal in the prettiest light.
No, I'm not.
Nobody's,
No, I'm not.
Nobody's
See,
trying
but
to-
I'm
here's the thing,
saying-
though. People need to keep that same energy when they were
All
upset
across the
Exactly.
board.
about Kevin Hart
Yeah.
stepping down from hosting the Oscars. The same like everybody who is losing their job over historical shit that
They need all
posted.
that energy need to be kept.
You need to keep that energy and it
keep
needs to be
going.
okay.
That's,
for
and that's all I'm
everybody.
saying. Equity,
Yeah.
like, I mean,
That's like,
I'm
damn,
not saying
you
any-
were
I
a
just
different
never-
person 3 years
So
ago.
yes, Cardi should take a lot of
I was a
slack for
different
this
person
shit.
yesterday.
Because at the same time, bitch, you got a publicist. You got a publicist. You didn't have to go on and say that. You got a fucking publicist.
what probably happened is somebody
it was on the
came,
live.
somebody probably came up.
When you get famous, bro, I don't mean. I'm
Things
sorry for
change.
cutting you
That
off.
shit.
I do
Be fine.
apologize. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying things change. Like, I understand what you're saying, Tom. I'm just saying what she probably did was, you know, you get big, somebody from your past come back and say, "Hey, bitch, I remember when we did this together. We robbed these two niggas." Like, so it's better for it to come from you.
Yeah.
Than somebody,
And that video,
wait.
that
Yeah,
video
but it
wasn't
came out
recent
before-
though.
it came
That's
out
the
3
thing.
years
You know what I'm saying?
ago.
Yeah.
But it's still
Like,
a
who-
fact. It's
she
still
didn't
a
know she was
thing.
as big
now.
It's
Now,
still a
here's
thing.
where I-
She was on Love and Hip Hop 3
Here's
years
where I think her
But she
publicist
wasn't
fucked
big
up.
though.
No, that's
By
what I'm
not
saying.
deleting those videos. If they really did it, if they didn't want it to be a motherfucking pro,
If you were a good publicist, you
go through all of
you
that.
go through all of that shit.
every single post.
But then
bitch,
again-
bitch, give me your Bebo. I gotta go that far.
Okay, what if people
2019?
don't
I
care
hope
about
not.
that stuff? People,
It's
it's just
right.
something like me personally. I wouldn't delete none of my old stuff
You
because
know me.
You
this is who
personally.
I was. I'm
But-
saying maybe Cardi is this
But
person
no,
too.
look.
This is who I was 3 years ago.
Look what's happening to Kevin Hart though. People bringing up his old shit. You might not.
And
care
he's
about
saying
it.
it now. He
But
said, "I don't care." That was in the past.
What I'm
This
saying
now.
what I'm saying is the goal of a good publicist would make sure that's alleviated to even begin with.
And here's why.
But
though.
he have to say something to tell them, no, don't delete that
No,
stuff.
no,
This
no,
is
wait.
my past. This is me now.
right. But here's the
To show
difference, though.
growth.
The reason you do delete it is not to protect yourself from the public opinion. It's to protect the money because once the shit hits the media, hits
Yeah.
the national news cycles,
I'll take you- I'll see you on
endorsements, they pull that shit. You're gone.
Yeah.
You are gone.
'Cause,
like
Ooh.
flat out. You
Let me
need to
take a
protect
sip
the
of this
money.
vodka.
So you always
remember
protect
Rick
your
Ross
client.
lost his Reebok endorsement.
And
Put a
yes,
Molly
that's
all in her
quick.
drink. You
Well,
don't even know.
he was talking about Rick.
Rick Ross,
That's different.
Yeah.
Rick
That's
Ross
different.
is a fraud ass.
You can't
nigga,
compare
first of all.
Rick
Officer
Ross to
Ricky.
Cardi.
Yeah.
Officer
He is a
Ricky.
fraud ass nigga, so I don't even support that nigga no way.
Well, I do. Rick Ross is a beast.
Yeah, he's still a money man.
But
He know
I
how to make the money. He capitalized.
Yeah.
it was.
I mean-
it's no way
I
you
mean,
can compare
Donald
Rick
Trump know how
Ross.
to make money. He a fraud.
It's
Fraud-
no.
capitalism.
It's no way you can compare Rick Ross to Cardi B. It's
I'm
two
not.
totally different things.
I
No,
don't
he
even
brought
know
it
what
up,
happened
so
with
that's
Rick
why I
Ross.
said it. It's,
They both got melanin in their skin.
I'm talking about the situation.
But you just said I couldn't compare.
But then all black people aren't the same. So you saying that the cops are right?
So black
they
people
should
are
be
right.
white
Oh, you
man and not
niggles.
not a
Oh,
white.
you
First
niggles.
of all,
Oh,
first of all,
I
you
am not a
niggles.
monolith. You say
Ooh,
what?
Shalay.
I said Cardi B's not black.
That's a
She
fact.
ain't. She ain't.
She's not.
What the hell is she? Because according to her, she's not Mexican.
No, she's Dominican. Not Dominican.
Yeah, she does have Dominican, but I think she
Dominican
does have
Republic?
some-
Or what? I honestly
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
That's probably just a boat ride.
Where's the producer?
Like,
I'm off.
She said, "I'm on my 15."
I thought she was asleep.
Like, that's just a boat ride. If they from the Caribbean islands, to me, they still black. That's just a boat ride from Africa.
Yeah, but
I
she
think
like
she
though.
Only thing is like, if
So-
if
Oh, yeah,
America's
you
school
got soda?
and Africa's your home, all the little Caribbean islands just bus stop, bus stop, bus stop home.
No,
Bus stop, bus
you
stop,
have
bus stop
another
school.
one. That's what I'm saying. Because
She
I
says-
was bought it from you. And the cola one, really? You could just get Pepsi. Of all things to get from Vets, you get cola?
He nasty like that. He eat ass.
But that's not nasty.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a
He
cheap
pours the
drink
cola
I am
down the
drinking
ass.
Vest
She's
Cola.
Dominican and
I'm
Trinidadian.
But I'm saying,
yeah,
why
she-
get
that's just a
Vets
boat ride.
cola? If you're going to get a cola, get Pepsi or nasty ass Coke.
I don't
If
drink.
you get
Somebody
Vets,
said,
peach,
somebody said they
fruit
said
punch,
Cardi B
cream.
real name and they furniture
what?
start floating.
what you mean?
You say what?
I don't like.
Somebody said
I'm not
Cardi
a
B-
huge fan of like
Somebody said
fruity
they
drinks.
said Cardi B's
Have you
full
ever tried
name
that
and they
peach?
furniture start
Yes,
Yes,
floating.
I like the soda itself.
Hey,
but
you know
that's
how
not
we
what
was
I'm
talking
drinking.
about side
I
conversations?
don't drink the soda
Oh,
itself.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You talking about a whole best soda? I'm sorry.
I'm
y'all.
sorry, y'all. My bad.
Yeah.
Cardi B's real name is
Barclays.
nigga what?
Barclays.
Sound it
Yeah.
out.
Bacardi.
It's some shit you'll hear in Harry Potter.
It's some Guardian Leviosa.
When Guardian
When
Leviosa, Barclays.
third.
Is Balcalis Marlinus Almanzar.
Now wait.
I understand why she go by Cardi B.
That sounds like one of them wizards.
My bad.
J.K.
Yeah.
Rowling would have put in her book them
Yeah.
old ass wizards that help found
Yeah,
Hogwarts.
man, that's a killing curse.
Balcalis
Date
Marlinus.
rape curse.
That's the date rape
That's a
curse.
date rape
Oh.
curse. You use them bitches at prom.
She talking about Balcalis
Oh, God.
Marlinus.
Nigga over the pool, nigga over the damn punch ball like Barclays.
Fuck that. I'm still waiting on my letter from home.
With an ad lib. Barty!
No, it's just for like one glass.
Is that punch ready? Oh,
Hey,
like
babe.
a fucking
Hey, do
retarded
that
bird.
again, bro.
Oh,
I
Everybody
can't do
trash
that.
when they sound- I can't.
It's
Oh, I did it!
Oh my god, remember when that
Can't do
and the
that.
Nene came out and that's all niggas would do in the eyes? Like, do something else. Can we crip walk? Like, can
Cardi B
we
needs to she needs to copyright that and start selling that as
The
a
She
ringtone
did.
or-
She did.
She did.
Yeah.
And
Really?
she-
It's a
Yes.
Money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
because
she's
she
trying
copyrighted.
to, but somebody's trying to sue her because it
Oh.
came out in the 70s.
She's trying to copyright her little bird call.
It happened in the 70s in
I
a
feel like
commercial.
everybody be
Wait,
doing
nobody
too much.
really-
I'm telling you, you go outside and you make that little sound with your little hands, a whole bunch of hood bitches gonna start flocking around you.
What's that?
Hey, with one arm
Oh
up.
my god.
With a fashion Nova. Okay.
I'm gonna get tired of
With
hearing
they
that
fashion
shit.
over and undone weaves.
Speaking of ratchetness,
Right, leave out don't match.
so
Shit.
speaking of ratchetness, Juvenile just put out an album.
Oh, I heard that shit.
I
That
haven't
shit
heard
It's fire.
lit. That shit lit. I fucks with
I
it.
was
You know
just-
Birdman?
Yeah, yeah.
Birdman in one of the songs, I think.
No, it was just Juvenile by himself. But I was about to say,
What you about to say, huh?
I was so angry, bro. Like, how do y'all feel about that?
I
Like,
heard you.
do you feel like, would you give him a chance?
Hell
Yeah.
Okay.
I would give any
I
artist
like-
a
I'm
chance.
Like
Have a
Manny
chance.
Fresh and Lil Wayne finna drop some shit, and I can't wait for
I
that.
can't fucking wait.
I'll give anybody a chance. But if it's trash, it's trash.
Because a lot of people saying,
You know
like,
what
this
I'm saying?
nigga, oh,
That
man.
describes
Man,
you.
fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm giving him
That
a
describes
chance.
you in that damn gay
purely-
club.
I'm giving him a chance.
What?
Purely
You'll give
on the-
anybody a
Hold on second,
chance.
real quick.
No, I'm talking about in music. You on that gay shit.
Play back that ass up in a room full of women.
Oh God, I
That's
don't,
why you give them a chance.
That, exactly. I'm giving-
Hey, he called it out.
Respect.
He
All
called it out
respect.
9 to the 2000s.
But-
It's a classic.
It
But
don't
for
matter.
real,
Respect.
that's the only reason I'm giving him a chance because I'm gonna be 86.8 years old and that shit
0.8.
gonna come on.
In the nursing home?
You know what we should
Boom,
do?
Me.
boom, boom,
When I
boom.
tell you, dentures is falling out when I drop this ass. Okay.
You know what we should do?
Hey.
What's up?
Play that song in random places and videotape who that. Cause you know somebody gonna
Somebody
start
gonna
dancing.
That's, and that's somebody.
And I got the first place.
I'm somebody.
The grocery store.
Hood
I'm-
Walmart on West Florida.
Oh,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
Just
Wait.
played on the
No,
intercom.
it might start.
No,
smell
Nigga,
like
the
sex
manager
tape.
Just hold it out, not even on it.
all you
Everybody.
Oh, play it on the over.
It's gonna be on the whole side of
The
the
speaker gonna be lit.
The whole
Play this
Walmart
on
gonna
West
be
Florida.
lit.
Okay, I got a question.
Play that shit.
I
at
got-
They gonna open up a
I got a
club at
question
night.
for you.
I got a question.
They gonna open up a
It's
club
over.
at night.
I got a question. ET people come and abduct you, right?
Okay.
And they say, give me a EP of the 5 most classic black songs.
I was
Okay,
just
I got.
like-
Wait, I got this.
I didn't say
I am
aliens.
terrible at stuff like
I
that.
didn't say aliens, but I was gonna say name what's 5 black classics, but I like
got
yours
you.
You
better.
said black
Watch
classics.
this. So
Yeah.
one is
They come and abduct you, and they say, "Give me a short EP of 5 great black classics."
All right.
okay. One is Back That Ass Up
Definitely,
by Juvenile. 2 is Return of the Mac.
definitely.
Oh my God, yeah.
I want to know if that's a classic though.
Yeah, it is.
Oh
It
shit!
is.
I
A
should
lot
have
of
asked
people
what
not-
this for
I've
St.
never
Louis.
heard.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know
Really?
about
You've
Back
heard
Then.
of it.
It's
It's one,
movies
no,
and
it's one of
everything.
those songs everybody heard once they realized it started playing. Like, oh, I didn't know that was the name of the song.
Yeah.
Return of the Mac.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
listen to it.
Players Anthem. Play.
Ooh, that's
Oh
solid.
hell yeah! I listen to
That's
that
solid.
today. I'm telling you, that's in
But
my
go ahead.
playlist.
That's 3.
And they can play random, and I love that.
It
I'm
don't
like, all
matter.
this shit hidden.
Oh,
I'm
whoa, whoa.
trying to tell you.
I mean, I guess because I'm St. Louis, crime, not crime. Nuck if you buck.
Yeah. Yes.
Nuck if you buck.
I was actually finna say that one too.
Get your
And
ass
the,
beat.
and the fifth
You say
one,
black songs or hip hop songs?
Black song. I mean,
like
most
just
of it
black
is.
classic, black
It don't have
people
to
go
be
wild
hip-hop.
out too.
Okay.
Black
Most
people go
of it
wild
is,
out
is
too.
Because
And then my fifth one, because I'm from St. Louis, is fucking either Nina Pop.
You
or
get
Mom-
abducted. She's finna die. Okay, what's yours?
Ah.
They gotta be all 5,
Oh,
man.
my
You had
bad.
4.
Oh my
No,
bad.
you had your 5. Don't try to change it. You're dead.
But they go one in the
You're
same.
dead.
Because you can't play
You're
Nina
dead.
Pop and not
Okay,
Mom
let Mark
Out.
go.
You're dead. Let's
I'll be
see.
there by the Jackson 5.
He's dead. Okay,
No,
next.
no, that's
Okay,
a
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
That's Michael Jackson.
All right.
Jackson 5
Okay,
always
I
was
get
You're not
that.
messing with mine.
All right, so that's.
But that's not like something like no matter what age a black person gonna know, because this generation nowadays,
Nah,
like my brothers,
I disagree.
they
Every
don't
black
know, like,
person gonna know, but it
everybody-
ain't something to get you
Kids
live
today
though.
still know
Okay.
Michael Jackson.
But I'm
I
not.
didn't know that was part of the rules. I
Yeah,
thought
it
you
gotta
just
be
said,
something
like,
to get you live.
Nah, no, it don't.
Yeah,
Really?
No, it don't. No,
No, he just
I
said,
just said
like
5 black
Out of the
songs.
black culture, what are 5 songs that you think?
They don't even all
would
have
say
to be
you-
hip hop.
Okay,
It's
that's
2 of mine,
Yeah.
not hip hop.
I got some
So
that's
that's
not
what I'm
hip
like.
hop.
If we talking about what
But
songs
she
is gonna
dead,
get
regardless of
played,
what y'all talking about.
So,
You're dead. I'm sorry. I'll be there.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Temptation.
Oh no,
What's
you
after?
done.
He's
buddy.
dead.
No.
You're done.
He is dead.
Let him
Fucking
finish.
done.
You should have said Silent Night Temptation.
Oh goddamn.
Too late
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
He
yeah,
dead.
yeah,
But we
yeah.
gonna let you finish.
Don't let you finish.
That's all I got.
Yeah,
Oh, he definitely did. He can't even come with a complaint.
Alright, so
Come
let
on.
me take one of his.
No,
You're
you're dead.
I'm going with aliens anyway, so y'all gonna
oh,
skip
God.
me.
Yo,
I'm
no,
like,
every-
hey, what y'all got going on
At
up
least
here?
attempt on it. At least attempt
Ain't
it.
shit
Hey,
popping down here
Y'all
right
trying
now.
to smoke?
On me. what y'all smoking on up here?
At least.
Oh, you don't know?
At least attempt it. At least attempt it.
All
Try to
right.
get your.
Alright, this is gonna be tough. I'm terrible at this.
Fantastic Four.
What's that? So I don't know the name of the song, but it's
You can say how it go.
I hope one of y'all listeners catch that Family Guy reference I just squeezed to there. Sorry.
I did.
Yeah, we definitely
Yeah.
did.
yeah, I didn't catch the family.
Yeah,
Guy.
it was.
No, when he was thinking about stuff, he was Fantastic Four.
He's like, I'm terrible at this. Fantastic Four.
I'm
Fantastic
Yeah,
Four.
I'm trying. Y'all gonna have to skip me.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
well.
I'm gonna kill the vibe.
Yeah, he's dead.
yeah, I'm dead.
All right.
I'm telling you, I'm going with them. So it's all good.
Now, if you get abducted, you dead.
Yeah. They finna probe your body, nigga.
Hey, my
Are they,
nigga,
though?
teach me.
I feel like
my nigga, teach me. I'm tired.
Motherfucker, Tyler.
I'm motherfucking
I already
tired.
got my 5 go.
All right. Check this out. Hopefully, I'm not dead.
Wow.
if they could get across. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. You good.
No, I'm
If they
sorry.
can get across what?
It's gonna be a side conversation.
All right.
like a legit side conversation. But I got questions.
Nuck if you buck. That's number one. I'ma go with It's the Cha-Cha Slide, black people?
Yes,
Yeah.
I should have thought of that. Okay.
The Cha-Cha
I'm
Slide.
dead.
What's
If you
this?
book at weddings?
I will.
I
Yeah.
would. That's
And mine
definitely
is
gonna be
getting
in my
played.
way. And don't let
And
somebody
mine
beat
is
up that
getting
my best
played.
friend don't like.
What's the
I know I'm having a little young.
what's
crowd.
that?
Love and happiness.
Yeah, Love and
He
Happiness.
did that shit. You
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
Hey, everybody start getting into that motherfucker.
So that's 3.
the blackness.
Who made it?
On me.
Huh?
Who made it?
Oh no, that's I didn't know it was
Yeah,
Alabama. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Alright,
Yeah.
number 4.
I know I apologize. I know you are a very big fan of him. I
Love
apologize.
Alabama.
I will give you that respect. That man, he needs his respect. Look at you.
Number 4 would have to be
The wheels on the bus.
Hey.
On me.
Baby Shark.
Baby.
Okay, you did.
No, I'm not saying.
See, when you said wheels on the bus, I thought of short bus shouty.
Ooh.
That's not it. Oh, I gotta go to my
Eat the red
playlist.
crayon.
I got
Alright,
You know it's more
I
black
gotta
people
really
than
come and
like.
take the test.
You know, black people were born before the '90s, right?
No,
So
but
you said fuck
Exactly.
you to whole other people. Don't nobody know that damn song. That they got
What,
a
Baby
day
Shark?
job.
Oh no, I didn't. That's not my real song. I just
Well,
go
nobody
in.
born
Alright, so
in 73.
okay.
alright, number
Sit up there,
4.
Baby Shark.
Number 4. I'm gonna have to go with March Madness.
Future?
Future? I will not
No, I
put
will
that
not
as
concur.
a black
Welcome
people
to the
classic.
That's not a
Graveyard.
classic.
I
No,
will not
that's
put
not a-
that as
no.
a black people
No.
classic. Now, I will say that is
That's
one
a
of
hood
his
anthem.
best.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
one
That-
of his best
That's what I
songs.
thought we was doing.
nah, because not every black
Not
person
everybody live in the
don't.
hood.
Because if you want to go with hood anthems, you missed one that'll go way.
No, I'm
before
not.
March
You
Madness.
see, my list is not all hood anthems.
I'm
It's
gonna
just
say
it's
the
a variety
biggest
of everything.
hood anthem.
Cruising
You
down the
did.
street in my 6.
I'm so hood.
No. What?
Yes.
I think white people just.
That's
play
all-
it.
I'm about to say
Motherfucking
white people like that
remixes.
more.
Yeah.
College is ruining you.
If we talk
Come home. Come home, Ty.
I'm gonna say
You're losing it, my friend.
Flex. Hands on your head while
you
you're working
working
on
out
the
that
boat.
is-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but you
Alright,
know
alright,
what? I let
'Cause I
that pass.
definitely used to hit
I
that
let that
shit.
pass. I let that pass.
Alright.
My Dougie.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah,
that was
that's
nice.
solid.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm not in the grave then.
No, you did, bro.
What did I die on?
March Madness, my dude.
Yeah.
That's not a classic.
Really?
Yes,
What'd you
that is
say?
not
What?
a classic.
Let me
Nigga,
finish.
gotta say
Lloyd
Baby
got
Shark.
better hood
Yeah.
anthems than that.
My Dougie.
Damn, I'm dead.
5,
We all dead.
I want
Yeah,
you.
that's solid too.
Curtis Mayfield. Diamond in the back. Sun rooftop.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. I give you that. I would no. I will actually give
That's
you
a
that.
summer.
I would
know
give
it
you
is,
that.
but-
I would give you
That's on
that.
the fence. That's like a
I actually give him that. Y'all,
the alien to
that's a
come down and be
classic,
like, oh, what else you got?
Actually,
bro. Right, but he didn't. But he didn't kill him.
He said, we
He
get
said, "All right, yeah, you know what I'm saying. All right, we're gonna let you go."
Well,
with
if that's
that
the case, I can't die on March Madness then.
one.
Y'all just-
Okay.
No, because
Can I
there's
finish?
so many
you
more
can
better
finish.
than
I'm
March
sorry.
Madness for a hood
Finish.
anthem.
Go ahead.
My Dougie, what you say?
Sunflowers and something.
yeah.
Mayfield.
He
Curtis
said
Mayfield.
sunflowers and Mayfields.
Curtis
I'm high,
Mayfield.
so
Diamond in the
I
back.
got
Sun
high.
rooftop.
I give you that.
I would actually pick a Millie.
He did.
I would pick a Millie.
That's not a.
Oh,
That's a.
no,
If
no,
I have
no,
5,
no.
I'll throw away one with a Millie.
If March Madness don't make it, a Millie can't make it.
Whoa!
Really, no.
Don't disrespect
Wow,
Wayne
Wayne
like
does
that.
definitely have a better presence than Future.
There was a point in time where
But Millie is.
But you gotta think
Millie-
of it. We're not talking about the person. We talking about the song. March
Pussy
Madness.
Money Weed got more playback than a Millie.
Yeah,
You know
Well,
what I'm
Hot
saying?
Boy, you.
You know what I'm
Nigga, if
saying?
you put Hot Boy on there, that shit. Or Go DJ.
Oh,
Mad
Go
D.
DJ, yeah, that was a,
No,
that's a classic. Go DJ is a
No, I should
classic.
say
Murder 101.
Hey.
The hottest nigga.
Can I finish?
Oh, sorry, damn.
You did, but
Go
go
ahead,
ahead,
go ahead, go ahead.
finish.
ahead.
You did though, but go ahead.
Kurt Franklin Stomp.
Okay,
All right, yeah, I give you that one. I give
It's a
you-
church song, but I claim my dude.
It's gonna be a revolution.
And Biggie 10 Crack Commandments.
Ooh,
That's
that's
solid.
nice. Okay,
But you still dead with the Millie.
Yeah.
We all died with at least one.
Bodak Yellow is one now.
She not black.
He just killed you. Just he just shot you down.
Bodak
She might
Yellow.
say the N word. She's not black though.
Why she not black?
Because she's from a different culture. She has different.
She's
Whoa.
not African American.
a different ethnicity.
That's what it is. She's not African American. She's still black, but she's not African American.
Oh, what's the difference? Wait a minute.
'Cause
I've never heard that.
Well,
concept
okay.
Before.
Okay. Well, like I just said earlier, is that the Caribbean islands are just a bus stop from Africa.
Uh-huh.
So, like, literally, that's just ship stopping, dropping off slaves, coming to other places. That's how we got here. So, if the people in Africa are black,
Uh-huh.
the people in America are black, the people going in between, y'all just a bus stop. Y'all just a boat ride.
Girl, yes.
So,
Let me get
okay,
this transfer.
okay, so-
I'm gonna get on the 94 and get off at the Caribbean island.
Jeez,
So,
fool.
are you saying that it is not? It's not, or she's black by culture?
Ooh, that's a good one, too.
Because like we're talking about genes.
Ethnicity,
If you're
yeah.
talking about this melanin,
So then
and, like,
she's black then.
the history of it.
I mean, she still has melanin.
Right.
Everyone has
Yeah.
melanin.
I'd give her black
Even white
culture.
people have melanin.
Because
I
I
give
feel
her
So,
like I feel like
so
it's,
now your
I
race.
feel like it's representative though of
So-
like dominant genes.
So does that go?
So
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no,
I got a question.
so just I just don't think like I think you have to have a shade like a darker tone.
So then that means race isn't a real thing then, according to you, because
Not
your race
necessarily.
is your culture. Because race, black, white,
I
whatever.
don't think race is a real thing though either.
I'm just.
Like
I was
the
just
one-
going
like
on. I'm
the-
just saying what you thought
Right.
about it.
Like
No,
the
so
one white
like-
lady said on Jada Pinkett
If we're talking
Table Talk was that only difference between us and the white person is the lack of melanin.
Right, which can be traced back genetically.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a science to it that people like commit their lives to studying. So based on like that categorization, she's not black. Now culturally, she may identify with black people
Okay.
because it may be a socio-ethnic like type of combination. You know what I mean? Like in terms of culture. So it's like that's why she can say it so freely and not have that like backlash, as if a white person like.
Well, I would
said
say
it.
genetically she would still be black because they just a boat ride from Africa.
Right, but just because you're in Africa doesn't mean you're black.
If we're going by black as in the color tone of the melanin, yeah.
Yeah, then she's not black. She doesn't fit into the spectrum of black. She has
She like a little bit lighter than Nigel.
not a little bit lighter.
No, she's
than Nigel.
very
She's
lighter.
very much lighter
She's
than
very
Nigel.
light.
She doesn't look.
She looks mixed.
She darker
What
than
would you
Precious.
consider
She looks Hispanic.
Yeah, she's dark.
She looks Hispanic.
She does.
So
Yeah,
it's
she
like-
does. She looks like she's Hispanic. Which she
Her
is.
name is Hispanic. Like
Her name is a spell.
it's,
Her
it's
name
actually
is demonic.
Yeah.
Say it backwards to undo Cardi B.
Breaking news, folks. I don't know how y'all feel about this rapper, but Nipsey Hussle just got shot 6 times.
What was he doing to get shot?
He was just standing in front of his store in L.A. No,
Well, that's unfortunate.
no
I hope he
news
gets
on if he's still alive, but he was just
Uh-oh.
shot 6 times.
Well, I hope he's not.
Holy
dead.
shit.
I don't like
Well,
people
I
like
hope.
Somebody get some prayers on the line for Laura London.
Yeah, I know she's going through it right now. I just said Lauren London bad.
Oh, so that's I didn't know his
Still
name.
don't think she bad,
Yeah, that-
but I feel
That's
bad
Lauren
for her.
London. Oh, she always picking them hood ass niggas.
Mm-hmm.
But he a solid hood nigga. Like
He is solid.
Yeah, he's solid. He got businesses. Like he not on no hood stuff. Is what I'm saying.
Gotcha. That's
Like,
yeah.
that's what he was. He not like that no more.
That's
Was it
dope though.
unprovoked?
But like I said,
I don't. There's no real details. They just said he was in front of his store.
What happened? Why they wanted to shoot him?
They
6
said
times.
about
They ain't shoot once or twice. They
Yeah,
shot
they wanted
6.
him dead.
It's just some
Still
hating.
good ground.
It was him and 2
Hating?
other people were shot.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying he did.
I mean, but
didn't do
he
anything.
himself got 6 of those bullets.
That's
they
what I'm
was-
saying.
they
So
wanted
it
him
was
dead, you know what I'm
personal.
saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, I look at everything you do comes back.
I
in a
mean,
different
not
form.
even.
Now all the facts are not out yet. So
Yeah.
what that 6 shots may actually be wrong. But
Is
this
this-
is the news that I'm getting.
Is this what Biggie meant by more money, more problems?
Mhm. I believe in that because everything is money motivated nowadays.
Niggas don't want to see other niggas shine, bro.
And then like exactly you been with somebody, you been friends with them, y'all grew up in the hood together, and y'all got the same 24 hours. And they gonna get mad even if you would still do for them. Like it don't matter. They still sometimes it's unfortunate that they be like, well, why they got it and I don't.
Watch my fanny.
Snakes, man.
You know,
Yes.
so I mean, I wouldn't. But then that's when you beat them hoes up.
Yeah, if you haven't
They don't
listened
get you
to
first.
What kind of?
That's what I'm
Are you
saying.
inciting violence?
Yes,
Okay.
I just had a fight 2 weeks ago.
Why?
you grown, man. What you still
I
fighting?
I don't fight no more.
We let
That was 2 weeks ago.
we
Yeah.
let
Talking
them
about I
hit
don't
us,
fight no more.
And then we press
Okay,
charges.
y'all for real want the story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because the bitch snatched me ball. She took out three of my
Exclusive.
shits. So basically, like a little over a year and a half ago, I was in job court. I think I told you all that. And because of my anger and because of my attitude, like it was really important for me to not get kicked out because of that out of job court. And every day we were in the same program. Every day she would fuck with me. Like every day she would fuck with me.
Oh,
like-
fuck with you. I thought you said she was fucking you. I was like,
No, that's that's a different job court story. But no, this one. She'd be mad disrespectful, and one thing I don't do is threats. Like if you threaten me, all right, then bitch, I'm finna hit you. You know, it is what it is. But I told her If I ever saw her outside of Job Corps, that was her ass. Lo and behold, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. A couple weeks ago, I was at rehab. It's a little club on the Grove. And she walked in, and we actually made eye contact, and she smiled at me. And that was even more of a challenge because it's like we've never been on friendly terms. We've never been on cool terms. So what was your purpose in smiling at me? So even more, you're mocking me. So I'm really finna whoop your ass. But waited till like it was 10 minutes before the club was supposed to close. Stepped outside because it was like a little outside part, and I was like, "So what was all that shit you was talking a year ago?" And then she was like, "Huh? What are you talking about?" And then I was like, "Stand up, I want to fight."
That was a year ago, Jay.
I said,
y'all can't see, but she just straight faced the hell out of me. She's like, so?
On me.
I
remember that shit.
I can't even say I
You
don't
can't tell me how long it take for me to get over
it wasn't like it was 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like 5 or 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was a year ago, and she was being mad disrespectful, and I didn't whoop her ass then. But I did promise her on sight, and that's exactly what the fuck I meant.
So,
I don't do disrespect lightly.
did she?
Lightly.
Yeah.
So-
Neither do I. Did she
can't
incite?
fight.
No. Did she incite anything while?
She smiled at me.
Oh,
That's
no.
all it was?
Oh no,
She
she
smiled.
had to come is what she's saying.
That's
She
basically
said,
what
"Which I
she said.
told you
Cut-
when I catch you on the outside."
That's what that
She
is.
said
she
the smile
smiled.
ticked off.
She
Like
said,
I was
fight.
like, once I saw her,
even if she didn't smile, is what you're saying.
exactly.
Her
Even
ass
if
would've
she
been
hadn't
moved.
have
Okay.
smiled.
Maybe that smile was like, hey, respect.
Oh,
over
no,
there.
No,
now-
the fuck
oh,
it
no,
wasn't.
oh, no, now
We've
you
never
can't-
been on
you
friendly
can't
terms.
backtrack.
It'd be different if
But
like,
niggas forget stuff after a
She
year.
ain't forgetting that. She don't want her ass whooped.
I'm trying to be
Nah, man.
He hyping up.
She told her. And that's one thing, motherfucker. I told you.
Uh-huh.
You wasn't gonna have to worry about me today. 'Cause I ain't finna lose my job. I ain't finna get kicked out. But when I see you and I'm not here, that is your ass.
Was drinks involved?
On site.
now, granted, I did have 2 shots of tequila, but I have a very high alcohol tolerance. At least I got vodka.
That's what people who don't have.
What
alcohol
if
tolerance
she
to
was
say.
smiling at somebody behind
There
you?
was no like it's one of those clubs, and it was one of the times and days of the week where it really wasn't busy. So me and my homegirls they're sitting down. I'm standing up dancing. There was no one behind me.
And tequila was all in the background, just like hit that bitch. Tequila's
no,
in her ear,
even
was
without
like,
the
you know.
tequila, even if she hadn't smiled at me, I still would have did the same shit. I'm a real ass nigga. I don't fuck around with that shit. If I told you on site, that's what the fuck I meant. You can't take the hood out. I can take me out the hood, but okay,
who
so
won?
I did.
I was going, yeah.
You know,
But
everybody said they won, Jackie, but
I'm
that's
gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell
scratches
y'all.
on
The
the
your-
story.
girl told me the story. She said she won.
Yeah, your black eye saying something
No,
different.
I
And that's how you get them
don't
to fight
mind
again.
taking.
That's how you get them to
Like
fight,
I
'cause she
believe
said
in
she won.
one-on-ones. I believe if you lost, you can't beat everybody. So, and I've lost 2 fights in my
Shit.
life, but that was before. That was
Everybody
not-
videotaping?
what- huh? No,
Okay, well
shit
then.
was moving too fast.
You know what?
But I'm gonna tell y'all the story. I'm gonna tell y'all the story. So
Let
I
her
was,
finish, let her finish.
so I was like, what was all that shit? She was like, what are you talking about? I was like, stand up, I want to fight, because I'm not gonna hit you if you stand down. I'm gonna give you a fair chance.
Because you knew she couldn't fight. Well, she said, what?
What are you
That's when
talking
you knew the
about?
fight was over.
Girl, I don't even remember that.
That happened like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We was
Shit
12.
already-
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
from ground for
The fight
that.
was
Well,
On me.
I'm not.
The fight was
But,
over at that point.
So at that point, her friend's like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Your friend was bumping them gums like a year ago, and I want my ones."
If I was a friend, I don't mean to cut you off. If I was a friend, I would have snuck your ass.
I would have stuck your ass too.
As soon as you said
But
your
why
friend
though?
want to
See,
fight,
it- But I don't.
easy.
But my thing is, I don't respect it. I don't.
Real
Now
nigga
I do get some people do just run up on people.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna give you your fair chance. Like I'm telling you, stand up. I want to fight you.
Yeah,
Like
but
I'm
you're not finna. If I know
and
my,
especially when
Oh, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, if I know-
If this is my nigga.
yeah, and especially if I knew my nigga can't fight, I'm sneaking your ass.
But see, I ain't
Yeah,
got
I'm sorry. I can't see it. If
But
I
wait,
know my
wait,
nigga, if I
I
can't
ain't-
just
I
let him
ain't
get
got
his
the
ass
rest of the
beat.
story.
yeah, go ahead. Let
I
her
ain't
finish.
got the rest of
Let
the
her finish.
story because it gets more interesting. So she gets us start doing all that rah-rah. She one of them real loud people. They holding me, and I'm like, "What are y'all holding me for?" Like I'm hella calm. Like I was just like this. I was talking just like this. Like
That's a warrior. She was relaxed. She was like, okay, you gotta be loose.
She started stretching it.
Real shit.
no, it wasn't. I was
Float
literally
like a
like
butterfly,
this.
swing like a bee.
I was hella
You
calm.
got
Like I
this.
wasn't. And she got up, started yelling. I'm like, "What is you doing out there yelling for?" Of course, the gay dudes got involved. First of all, it's not
You
that
already drunk?
I was not drunk.
Was
She
you
said she got
drinking?
a high
I had 2 shots
alcohol
of
tolerance.
tequila.
So the tequila
and
just
Mr.
in your ear, like,
Taco
come
like
on,
some
girl.
hours
Come on.
before.
Come on, champ.
It was a
Come
warm
on, champ.
up. That's what it is, a warm up.
But,
Tequila in front of her, like, come on, give me the 2 pieces.
But basically, I never thought about it, not to say I thought they were weak, but I never thought about how strong gay dudes are. Like, they're still niggas.
They're strong
They're
as
still
fuck.
men.
No, but that's, like I said, it's never something I
She said, "Who the fuck
fucking
picked
thought
me
about.
up? What? Hey, damn, it's my feelings."
I hate being picked up. Like, bitch, I'm big. Put me down.
So you was fighting a gay dude.
I haven't got to that part of the story yet. So, okay, my bad. So, basically,
She got smacked.
they was holding me, and I'm like, stop holding me. And I'm fine. And they're like, this, you too pretty, you're a queen, y'all shouldn't be playing. I was like, you know what?
That's what the gay dude said?
Yeah, he was trying to talk me down, but I was already calm. I was
Obviously,
like,
they never seen Game of Thrones. Queens wage war.
so I was like,
me.
and I feel like he was just a
Everybody in that
dumbass.
building.
I feel like he was just a dumbass nigga. And so I was like, you know what? You are so right. I don't even know. Let me go apologize to her. And he let me up. He let me up.
He dumb as
That
hell.
ain't that. He ain't no real. He ain't no real nigga.
That's what it was. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him.
Yeah,
Like,
and I was like, you hella right.
you don't trust nobody to say, I just want to talk.
And I was hella calm, so he should have believed me, I feel like.
No. If somebody say, I just want to talk, they don't want to just want to
You just two-piece my nigga.
So,
No.
nonetheless,
I'm finna toss your
so
ass
they
at
let
most.
me up. So they let me up, and I started walking around, and then I just took off running to her, cause they had her in like the other part behind the door, and it was like 3 different ways. And I know I got whiplash because I hit a nigga chest, and I bounced off that bitch.
She said,
like it was
Fuck are you, Sonny? Boom, boom.
all rings start coming out.
And
Niggas on the side like, ooh, some coins. I need bus fare.
then Jackie in the air like this. And girl turned around. It's all slow motion. It's a BET movie.
but
And
no,
it was at
so
this moment
I,
she knew she fucked up.
so I ran to this nigga.
Nah,
chest.
I got another joke. She in the air like, y'all wondering why I got like this.
Baby boy type shit.
But go ahead.
Let me go back to 3 days ago. But no, then I guess shook it
I
off.
swear that's hella funny.
It was
It all
bad.
happened a year
It
ago.
was bad. Right. Then I guess shook my head a little bit, and then I started running the other direction. There was a nigga was right there too. Like this happened 3 different times.
Pinball.
But you ain't getting your ass knocked out. That's the problem.
No.
You running all the time. You running
All
to all
the
her homies, and they just like,
They chest hard as fuck, like that damn. But no.
Who the fuck was this final boss? Like,
on me.
It
He had
was,
different stations.
The guards is like, what you
hey,
doing? Where you
it
going?
was Bowser, my
All
nigga.
bitch being right now.
It was all Bowser, my nigga.
God damn.
But so eventually somebody picked me up. They put me out, and I heard the little bitch talking shit on the outside because it was just a fence.
You
So
waiting for
I'm
her.
outside the thing. I'm like, bitch, come outside.
Climbed the fence like
I was,
Assassin's Creed.
I was hey, so they put me out, dude. Like, just go home, just sleep it off. It's okay. I'm like, bet. And then I just took off running to the door on the side of the building because I'm like, it's the building. It got 2 exits. It have to regulate it.
I'm gonna find out, man.
Found the door. I tried to climb that bitch, and then the man that put me out, he was like, if you climb the fence, I'm gonna call the police. I was like, bet. So I got in my car because it was right across from the club, and I drove around the block because it was some being built right there. So it's these concrete walls. So I turned off my headlights, and I waited till that bitch came outside. And then, my bad, y'all.
She was persistent, right? She was determined.
Cause here's the thing. At this point,
You had your on-site moment,
At
okay?
this point, you had the time to calm down.
I feel like walking.
I felt
away-
like waiting for her to come out. She was waiting for a good 10, 15 minutes.
No, I wasn't, though, because remember I told you I stepped to her 10 minutes before the club
Oh,
was about to
that's
close.
right.
I planned this.
Cause you would have turned around and pulled a fire alarm. Everybody out.
Plus, when she had first got there, the police were there. So I had to wait till they left. And then I told my friend, I'm like, hey, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Went to the bathroom, came back, they was gone. Police car was gone. Perfect. Because, like I said, the universe,
This nigga.
I lied.
Right.
The universe aligned
Cause
perfect.
this is evidence. This is premeditated. Like you just confessed.
Timestamp.
I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
She said the universe took her there.
No, I said the universe perfectly aligned.
That's what I'm saying. She said, and the universe gave
We
me the
make our own
answer.
decisions.
It was
The destiny is
destined.
the same.
Just like
It
it
was destined.
I was about to use an us reference. They haven't
Yes.
seen it yet.
Once upon a
She was
time.
like, and here she is.
So I turned on my headlights. I'm waiting on her to come out. I'm like, damn. But when they was putting me out, they was trying to put her out too. And she was like, she didn't want to go to the front door. Bitch.
That sounds
So-
like somebody was scared.
She was talking mad heavy, okay? Mad heavy. Nah. So
I'm not her. Calm down.
So you about to get your
She
ass.
said, nah. She's talking all that stuff.
So I'm like, bet. All right, let me go park in the parking lot next to it. As soon as I park, my friend in the backseat like, ain't that them in the car right next to us? I was like, bet. And I got out the car. I was on the phone and everything. I got out.
Hold on, let me talk to you real quick.
No, I was just like, hold on. And then I put the phone down and got out the car. And then they gonna try to drive off the parking lot.
I would too. This crazy lady, you been fucking waiting on me. Was trying
yeah.
to get in my car.
I am-
fight me. I'm 28 years old. I don't know what to do.
My knees bad.
Right.
My back bad.
I
You
gotta
think I'm
work in
trying
the
to
morning.
fight?
I got to go.
I got Miss Ophelia.
I gotta be at work in the morning.
Help me.
Hey, one person favorite is I gotta work in the morning.
Right, I gotta work. I gotta work in the morning.
But no,
My
so,
girlfriend gonna be asking questions like,
Oh, that's
so I was like, so I'm yelling at the car because they drove up. It's off the parking lot, so they driving slow. So I'm like, nah, bitch, get out the car. What is you doing?
Are you chasing the car?
I was walking behind it.
Oh my goodness.
I hate how
She went Jason mode on it, just walking behind them.
you
Michael Myers.
I love how every question that we ask, they're like, you didn't do this crazy thing. I did. You weren't chasing the car. I was walking briskly behind it.
I wasn't running. It's a little jog.
So they finally stopped the car. She was with two gay dudes and another female. So the gay dude get out that was driving. He's like, you want to fight my friend? You finna fight me? I was like, bitch, fuck you. I don't got no beef with you. I want her. He's steady walking up and he's squaring up. So inside Latanya, Carmen Latanya is like,
I gotta make this joke. I gotta ask a question. How did he square up with you? Did he square up with you like a nigga, or did he did one of these things? What's up? What's up? Did the whining of the fish?
Yeah, you gay nigga shit. Gay nigga shit.
I gotta get that power of the rainbow. You gotta
Talking about
crank
what's
that
up?
shit.
What's
That
up?
shit is old power. That's old magic right there.
Oh my
Oh, go ahead.
But so
I'm trying to
Kermit
picture everything.
Hooded Latanya, Kermit Latanya, Self is like,
Was it a fruit
I-
punch?
I missed it.
Was it a fruit punch?
so it was a snap with
Oh, I just caught it.
No. No.
Yes,
That was solid.
yes.
No.
That wasn't
Yes,
funny.
good. Fruit punch
It
roll
was
up.
not that.
Oh, fruit punch roll up. Oh, no, nigga.
Come on, bro. Like, that's not funny.
Oh, that's...
Come on, whatever. Go ahead.
All right. So,
Oh.
it's like, so I'm like, Self, this nigga want to score out. I'm already, you get in that mode.
Wait,
like, that
did
fight
this
is-
fruit punch come with a vest? Was he wearing a vest?
Now y'all just connecting shit. Alright.
I think y'all missed a key part of the story.
Uh-huh.
She said, self, and then she answered. She said, self, you ready
Nigga,
for
I
this
gotta
shit?
get expert advice.
She's coming. She
Shit.
said, okay.
She crazy.
She
That's what we
won.
getting out of this.
That's Zen right there. That's inner focus. She focused her chi, and her chi responded. It's like, I bitch, this is what you do.
Wake up, bitch.
Like,
you finna get into some trouble when
First of
yourself
all,
is telling you to do something crazy. Normally you talk
First
to
of all, I
yourself
was
like,
mad
calm
as
down a
fuck
little
because
bit.
I don't fight anymore, so I ain't had no Vaseline on me, so I couldn't get no scratch.
Vaseline.
your
What is
body
this, the
remembered.
90s?
Your body was like,
Vaseline.
That, look, bitches
She
scratch.
trying to slide off
She's
of
a
it.
fighter. She's a scrapper. After like 10 fights,
She
a
trying to
boss.
box now.
You're used to this shit.
She out here
She
boxing
said
now.
after like 10 fights you evolve.
y'all remember the scene from
You are
Kill
a
Bill when she
Pokemon.
punched the post?
Oh, yeah.
Her body remembered it. She done punched the coffee and stuff. Come on.
Man,
She's a
so
trained-
I'm like,
She's an assassin.
like, because I'm already in that mode. And I know you don't believe in
By the way,
blackout.
this is the longest story ever.
I'm sorry.
No, because we keep cutting you off.
Yeah. I know you don't believe in blackouts, but that's once I get to that mode, I don't give a fuck about shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I can't allow myself to. We was talking about self-control last time. Okay, so I'm like, Self, this nigga squaring up. You already ready to bang. Fuck it. Beat everybody ass. Other Self was like, this is a nigga. You don't fight niggas because they are strong. If you hit them, they should hit you back. Fuck it. Walk away. But I'm like, nah, if I walk away, I want this bitch. So fuck
Did you
it.
have your piercings in?
Uh-huh. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
She tripped.
She said she don't give a fuck.
I
about
used to wear
nothing.
rings, but bitches stole them. So, fuck it.
She
but
said I
they
still
used
got
to-
these balls now.
But, so basically, me and this nigga start fighting. This nigga can't fight. Then the bitch jump in.
Oh, they jumped you.
Which
Yeah, the bitch dog wanted to
one?
fight.
Oh, okay.
So me and this nigga
Oh,
already.
now that's her chance.
She's
She
like-
saw it and she took it.
She was fighting the dude and she was like,
You know how in video games when it's like a bunch of minions around and the boss is still like shooting at you?
Yeah.
That's what this is like. That's what this is.
real life son.
Nintendo
She's
64
like, I
type
gotta knock
shit.
him out real quick. Couple taps over here. Get back to this one.
R1, L1. All right,
And the
go
boss just like this.
So the gay dude hit me on this side. This bitch hit me on this side. They don't get me down. I'm still holding my own. I feel like I did have a night like not today.
Like, not today.
Where the gay dude
Like,
was, but I put some ice on it that night, and the next day it was gone. So I'm like, damn, for y'all to jump me, it ain't no damage but some scratches.
I think you jumped them. It was 3 of y'all.
He did say
it was pretty
me,
even.
myself, and my other self.
I feel it was 3 of y'all in there. So
I gotta
I feel like
change
it was pretty fair.
He ain't shit, but you
It's-
funny.
it's
I give you that.
pretty
You
fair.
funny. So nonetheless, so once they started jumping me, the people I was with broke it up. They was like, nah, she just want her once. Cause the bitch gonna try to go back and get in the car, y'all, when they broke it up.
It's like, all right, we good now. I got mine off.
If she would have been like, bitch, you win. You let her go.
Why do you still
No,
got
cause
your
I
one?
want
You
a
just got
fair
your
fight.
two.
I want
She
to
said, I actually want to beat
It
y'all.
was the first fight. It was 2 of them against 3 of y'all.
On me.
Actually, you had the upper hand.
She said,
She
no,
had
you
the
ain't quit.
Jay, Jack, and Jackie was there.
Shadow clone. Not shadow clone.
Mid-fight. Shadow Clone Gucci.
She said, nah, you ain't quitting. Not beating your
Cause
ass.
he asked me if she would have said,
Hey, I
won.
quit. You win.
No, because I wanted
She
a
said,
fair
I
fight. I want
want you.
my ones. Like I said, I don't care if I lose, but I told you on site, I want my ones.
Even if
Yeah,
I
that's
lose,
deep.
Brian ain't telling you.
But
won.
the
That's bullshit.
on-site, but no.
Oh, no, I give you that.
The
No, fuck
on-site moment has passed. All right, at this point,
You had 2 sightings.
Well, good thing I wear glasses. Shit. I need to see
She does have 2
clearly.
eyes. But no, I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's the same thing.
So, you
She
know.
said she ain't trust the first one. That's why she got another one.
So this third sighting.
So, but no, so then when they broke it up, she gonna try to get back in the car. I was like, bitch, I'm gonna drag you through the window. You're gonna fight me.
That's mad aggressive. I would have been like,
So now that you fought her,
turn and roll that window up real quick.
so now that you fought her, if you see her again,
No, I don't give a fuck.
But
good.
you
I
got
mean,
4
alright.
eyes, so you need 4 sightings. You
so
got
why
another.
you trying to keep shit going? She's trying to grow from it. She's trying to.
Now,
I
what if her motive is on site now? Are you ready?
Fuck it. I'm ready for whatever, whenever. I don't give a
Hey,
fuck.
okay.
But we need to
real
finish the
nigga
story,
shit. Okay.
I don't
Okay.
give a fuck.
Just say it's
Nah, I'm
already.
not no more, but I will.
So you said you was gonna drag her out the car. Then
Yeah, and then and then the other gay dude was holding the one gay dude back so we could fight fairly. Cause the other girl like, girl, just fight her. She ain't gonna leave you alone.
That's the friend.
You just
Girl,
gotta
you
go
my
home.
friend. You're not supposed to be doing that.
Oh,
My girl, I'm trying to
Yeah.
go home.
you making us look soft right now.
Friend
That's
is
all she
ready to
give a fuck.
go.
She's like, we just left the club. Would you
Title
fight
of
her
the
already?
episode.
Yeah.
Right, cause at this point, so finally
You scared or something?
So no, girl,
Oh,
I'm just
you can't say that to your friend, girl. You scared? Do you want me to fight her for you?
Yes. Oh.
and I would have took that. Honestly,
okay.
I don't care. Like, no, I want to fight her.
Yeah, I'm about to say nah,
You
nigga.
done already.
was-
You
had a
stalked
mission.
her. You were stalking her. So
You had a mission, and you always go through with the
He's
mission.
a stalker.
Nonetheless, so she finally started walking towards me. I'm like, yes, fuck it. Then I slipped and fell. No, I'm just like,
Is that a
Yo.
banana peel over
And
there?
that's how I got the knot.
no, I'm just like, y'all was all leaning forward, goddamn it. So it was just lit. I had to
He said so a banana peel came.
But no, yeah, so we started scrapping and shit, and then I got her on the hood of the car, and I'm banging her head against the car or whatever.
Oh my
And then
What the fuck?
Is this a fight or a brawl?
For real?
This is a
This
murder.
is Monday.
I feel like I'm
Monday night Raw.
I feel like I'm listening to.
Back down, bitch.
I feel like I'm listening to a murder right now. Is she still alive?
Yeah, she alive.
Is she in the hospital?
Yeah, that bitch walked off just fine. I don't
Okay.
know. I heard her face was fucked up. But I don't know. I ain't
You
seen
know,
it.
adrenaline keep the blood, keep that heart pumping till you
Yeah.
get home and
So
you
then
can
Walk
walk.
off or something.
She got home like.
I don't remember. 'Cause I don't remember. I didn't get to see her once they broke us up the second time because my friends was carrying me and threw me in the back seat of the car.
I have a question. Where did you bang her? What part of the car did
Like
you bang
I was holding her by her face.
So you was
On
mushing
what part
her
of the car?
while
No,
banging her.
I
both
was no
was-
mushing is just.
So what about
yeah.
windshield wipers? Or
No, I had her by her face and was
On what part of the car?
Wait.
He said, "Nigga."
That's an expensive ass mouse.
I was
No.
like,
On what part
On
of the
what
car?
part? Of the hood?
on the hood. So
Oh.
I had her against the hood of the car.
Oh, so you had the bitch bent over like bow.
backwards.
Oh
and
my
bow,
god.
So why-
Okay.
I got a real friend.
I was about to say,
No,
I
real
promise you,
friend.
Jackie.
Ain't nobody get y'all niggas like
Yeah,
that.
I'm about to say,
fucked up.
I'm telling you, if you
I'm
was,
beating all y'all like y'all.
I'm telling you, if you was
go
a
down with
nigga
me.
and you was fighting any of us like that,
Yeah.
you would have got your ass whooped.
You got-
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Y'all lame.
All elbows.
What?
It's a one
We
on one.
lame.
No,
Okay,
fuck
wait,
that.
wait. Did you knock the other two people out? Or were they
No,
They
still
just
away?
watch
so
it?
the girl was just standing there watching, and the
Oh
one
my
gay
God.
dude
No,
was
we
holding
not-
the other
She
gay
ain't got
dude. So
real
he,
friends.
because I'm sorry, I had missed the part. So when they broke them up from jumping me, dude went to the car and go get a metal flashlight, and I was just like, "Fuck it, what's up, nigga? I know how to weave."
He would have knocked your ass.
He really would have, and that's why, like, I was like,
Play
"This
two
is
with a
why
pop
I
can,
can't
bro.
do this shit anymore." Because first of all,
She
you
would have
are.
had a level up. Burr, 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 burr. That's
It's
when
like,
they
first
came
of all,
in.
you already a nigga fighting me. You
Well,
already a
calm
nigga
down.
fighting a bitch fight. Why would you go? You just got done jumping me. What you going to your car to get a flashlight for?
Right.
I
Let's
can't-
end this right now.
If I got my,
He gotta do it right now.
The gay dude come out of nowhere. Okay.
If I got my ass beat like that, I can't just walk away.
Nah.
I'm gonna get something.
But
out
it's
of
not
it.
my fault you a dude and you can't fight a bitch.
True, it's
like,
not
period.
your fault,
That ain't
but I'm
my
like, I gotta
problem.
predict
You want
myself.
to run up for your friends, so
Hey,
you
whoa,
got
whoa.
done up.
First of all, do not classify fighting by man or woman.
Yeah.
Because I know some women
That
who
would-
got them my woman got
This is
them
to be
paws.
my-
Okay?
No,
She look like
No, but I
I'm trying to
no,
tell
I'm not.
you.
No, what I'm saying is, I do feel like if, like, a lot of females do it nowadays. If you hit a male, he has full right to hit you back. I feel like they, don't, because typically males are stronger than.
Don't hit me because I'm a cold cock.
Okay.
You're going to jail now.
As soon as
That's a
you,
classic. We
As
should put
soon-
that in the EP, bro.
as soon as you think about hitting
That's
me,
the name of the clip. The name
y'all
of the
know that
episode.
means when Ike turn around, I'ma sense that thought and just bitch.
Find your
But no,
ass.
I just feel like he definitely should have jumped in, especially when we were on the jump. I'm just like, I want my one.
Hey, how do you spell
Of
this?
course, your friends ain't on no jumping shit
No,
because
no,
you
no,
was winning.
No, I'm saying before then.
Oh, okay.
He never should have jumped in because I said I wanted my ones. It was never no extra.
Right.
My friends never moved aggressively. They was actually trying to calm me down.
Right.
So I just feel like he shouldn't have got involved because it's a female.
So your friends was like, look, I'm not trying to go to jail. All right.
Yeah, that they just was like they not trying to go to jail. I'm like, we ain't gonna go to jail. We gonna run. And then I got a car. I got
That's
10,
like a black nigga, right? Cops.
I got tinted windows and I know all because we was on the south side of the city.
Our
Oh,
friend was like, we was
Lord.
gonna be on the top. She said, cops.
She on the south side.
Cops?
They ain't
You talking about the
find
niggas
out.
who trying to catch
She
us
on
and
the
they ain't
south
gonna get
side.
us?
She
But
on the
no,
south
so
side. They ain't
basically,
find
the end of
out.
the story, so basically, somehow or another, we get on the ground, and I'm choking her at this point. I'm not holding her by her face anymore. When I'm
Okay.
choking her and I'm hitting her head against the ground.
To choke people, you gotta have a grip of them for a while for it to take effect. Where the fuck was her friends at? Did they walk off? Did they
Nah,
like,
you
you know
can-
what,
you
man?
can choke
We ain't
somebody
about
like a
this.
second.
Yeah, I
If
took
you
a
get a
stuff
good
to class
grip-
last
Oh,
week.
you heard me in that group.
Just-
Right there.
It was,
You
it,
choke
let me
right
tell
I'm
you,
being-
it felt like
the first contact can be a choke.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
Nigga, like you panic.
what you know, but y'all know,
I done been grabbed by the
y'all know
before,
the, y'all know
nigga,
the
like, I'm
Gatorade
sorry.
bottle. Y'all know the
He said,
Gatorade.
I'm sorry.
Who the hell trying? Well, nigga, what neck? You know you can't be choked, nigga. I was grabbed by the neck.
Oh shit! Damn, look at this.
He talking about-
He
no,
trying
he
to say
talking
ain't got
about
no
he got
neck.
grabbed by the
But
neck.
the crazy thing
What
is,
neck?
it would be
So I saw
funny.
something.
It would be funny
was like,
if it was
what?
actually a legit joke.
You ain't got no. When we on our first live
Okay, can
show,
I finish
ask
this one?
Nigel where his neck is.
Okay, yeah, finish the story.
I feel
Like, I'm
like
trying
it
to,
would have been funny if it was actually a legit joke.
You ain't got no neck. That shit ain't no joke. It's reality.
Why are you looking at me like that? Like this?
I'm not saying.
I'm weak.
Okay, so you snorting her head on the concrete.
Yeah,
In
I
the
was
parking lot.
choking her, and then she was like, "She's choking me," and then they broke up. I remember that. That's how she said it. Dead ass. And I was sitting on her to get. I was trying to do some damage.
She had them
How
two
many
hands on
bangs
that
did you get
motherfucker.
in on the ground?
You said how many? You said how, what?
How
What
many
she
times
had?
did you smash her head on? Like,
I don't know.
damn.
I was just.
I feel like you motherfuckers.
Yeah, no.
My head would be like, niggas, where y'all
I'm looking at my niggas at this point.
She can barely get it out. But
Be
y'all know
my
how
ass.
y'all know the Gatorade bottle with the nipple. You know how I got the grooves
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
The grooves perfect for your fingertips.
Yeah.
It felt like her neck was perfectly grooved to my hand. And when I tell you,
It was meant to be here.
While she was smashing, talking like, hella
The
thirsty.
golden
She just smashed her.
Like,
I need some
She
Gatorade.
a winter soldier, nigga. Somebody
but no,
said
for
some
real, though,
words and activated her.
Oh my god.
so then next thing I know,
Barclays.
we're Guardian Leviosa.
That was a good callback. God damn.
But no, so as soon as she started to look choking me a little bit, my friends pulled me off her, and then her friends happened to come over there then and got her up before my friends got me up because I was still trying to choke her. And I'm sorry to
You're
you.
crazy, bro.
Because it's not over yet.
This
It
girl
was
is
over
going
after
through
the
it.
first slam on the hood.
She is going through it right now.
Okay.
That's how I am when I fight. Like
I
when
kind of
fight,
feel sorry for the victim.
Kinda.
As an adult, I wasn't forced to deal with that.
Right.
That would fucking my nights up all the way.
Imagine if you got kids.
Nice.
She come home.
No. What if this is in the middle of the week?
That's what I'm saying.
No, it was at the beginning of the week. It was on a Tuesday.
Finna have a terrible
Like, do
day
you
at
want a
work.
middle of the week ass whooping?
You finna have a terrible day at work in
Bruh,
the
imagine
morning.
if she got kids. What can she tell her kids? Like your head is
They
pounding
in the
right
house
now.
waiting on her.
Her head is pounding right
They come
now.
in, mommy, get
Y'all
out
know
my
what's crazy? I've never.
I'm
thought
tired of
about how
y'all kids
residual-
making all this damn noise.
I've never thought about how residual an ass whooping can be. This shit ripples throughout your life, and you get one ass whooping at night, and then you just. God damn.
Hulk is gonna remember that ass when Thanos gave him for the rest of his life.
Oh, yeah.
He don't want to transform.
That's why he never wanted to came out. He said,
And that's
"Come
what
on,
I-
man." Yo.
Avengers Endgame. I'm ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
And that's what I was
Oh,
gonna say
yeah.
when Jackie first started her story.
She
when,
Thanos. She Thanos.
Nigga, I don't have the Infinity Stone.
No, because when you fight the Hulk,
Nigga.
he gets strong. And I was
Oh,
gonna say,
you had all your rings off. That's
can't nobody beat that nigga. And I had to think about
Exactly,
no,
that's why I
that
said
nigga, that nigga just got pieced up.
Well, maybe. Okay, maybe.
Thanos
you just
still
don't
got
know
hands
First
without
of all, I'm
that
not
Yeah,
glove.
gonna-
Without
Thanos
that
got
glove,
him
though.
because he didn't have the power one, did he?
Yeah, he had the power stone when he
Yeah.
pieced up the Hulk.
Okay.
I just feel like,
Yeah,
I
that
feel
nigga that
sorry.
whole-
That don't know.
But that
That don't
ain't what
mean
he
nothing
was
about
using,
his
was
fighting
it?
skills,
Because the
though.
purple
Oh,
one.
yeah,
Might
I-
have made him strong.
Yeah, she was grabbing my hair, but I fight with
Well, the
both
thing
my
is,
hands.
the purple
so-
stone make the power stone makes him the strongest thing in the universe.
Yeah,
the
but
Hulk gets madder as he fights. So it's like,
He
all
always-
right,
yeah.
you get your liz in. All right, my
She
turn.
didn't get shit in, but she just pulled my hair out.
No, but what I'm
look,
saying
y'all,
is,
look,
with
it's
that,
right
you-
there. I'm
Voodoo doll,
edgeless right there,
Oh shit,
and then she got me.
oh damn, I see it.
she
Right
got
there.
the evidence.
She done already made a voodoo doll.
But you,
She taking you down some way. I got something for your ass.
She finna,
Hand me them needles.
she finna wake up in the middle of the night.
Right. She gonna beat that dog's ass. You gonna be like, well, I'm choking. Who talking like this?
and then like I had put them
She
in the
gonna see
bun,
a
but
message
obviously-
on her wall. Yeah, bitch.
Y'all know them stairs with the little things going down. Just gonna take the dog.
Who getting
but
Just how that
so-
car felt,
She got
bitch.
3 of them.
who getting choked now, bitch?
I can't read.
So
I
her
gotta
friend-
stop.
Oh, it's
That's
not
what she's
over.
saying.
No, they keep
Okay, y'all.
Leave me alone. I can't breathe.
Oh my
I need some
god.
water or something.
On me, my alcohol
goodness.
control.
But so basically, her friends ended up getting her up before mine got me up, and she gonna try to kick me. Like,
As
bitch,
she
how
should.
dare you?
As she
I tried
should.
to break that bitch leg off.
How dare you?
I would have tried to get that one hit in.
This girl whose ass I just whooped had the nerve to try to hit me back.
How crazy do you
kill
say?
you.
Bitch almost just killed you with these
You lucky
hands.
she didn't try to
You had the
stumble.
nerve
I
to
would've-
kick me.
Like, I feel like, bitch, you want to do all
ain't
that
no
shit when you
kick.
was just scratching?
Hold that bitch right there.
She get on top of the car. She get on top of the car.
Like, they didn't scream.
Everybody taking turns.
You said none of this bitch gonna hit me. After you just
So, but yeah, she was gonna try to kick me, so I called her like, and I was twisting it, and I had put my foot up, and it was like, you know, in that crevice right there. I was trying to break that bitch leg off, like you do a chicken wing when you, the 3-piece one when you.
You gotta.
But you
okay.
know that's not
You been
okay.
hungry and thirsty this whole
I
fight.
want-
Right.
You was hungry and thirsty this whole fight.
Right.
You wanted a 10-piece with a Gatorade this whole fight. That's
Now-
all you really needed.
Now,
Not
on-
yourself
on
when
the-
you hungry.
On the serious
I wonder
note-
how mad you get if I fucked up your order at McDonald's or something.
Oh,
Like,
she coming across the register.
because you small enough to hop the counter. That's
to
what
jump
I'll be
through that
worried
little
about.
window.
But y'all gotta, on a serious note, you gotta keep this in mind of the emotional damage. She can never go back to that place again.
And she
Yeah.
probably fast with the house
Like,
too.
and make
That place.
You know how
My
people
nigga, she
like-
gotta move.
she can't drive anymore.
Look, she
She
probably
gotta
fast
move.
with the house. You know how when you need somebody to hop something, they already got their leg up.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
She probably can never drive a car again.
So look.
Mommy,
okay.
mommy, look.
No, she didn't actually get it.
So I look at it like you don't disrespect people.
My
You don't
fault.
do people crazy because you never know when to do something again.
Sure
You
the
never
fuck
know.
don't.
Yeah, obviously.
No,
Who
I'm
the
just,
fuck
I
thought
believe that
saying
period.
something mean was gonna get them
Like,
jokes
I don't
out?
She'll
disrespect-
never forget that again.
I don't disrespect nobody.
Were
you
you
know,
in Los
just.
Angeles in front of a convenience store?
Hey, excuse
What are
me.
you doing? Wait a minute. 'cause,
That
She
man-
just flew in.
You just got here. Is
That's
that,
why I was
is
late.
that where you
That's
were?
why I was late.
Okay.
But no, I just feel like you don't. And then, like I said, she only did it because we were there.
Yeah.
So you threatened me, and I don't deal with threats. Like you threatened me, and then we fighting.
What you do?
Yeah.
Ooh, I hate to see what you do if somebody threaten you. Or
No, at that point, I'm gonna just haul off and hit your ass. Like I'll punch you dead in your throat. I don't give a fuck. I'm real disrespectful.
So, you ever did security before?
because Waylon would love you. Waylon security.
No, I don't do security.
Nah, if we ever get a
I
live
hit
show,
them
it's like,
with the
Jackie,
flashlight.
get him right there. Go for it.
They gonna let me out the cage.
You need me
Shit.
She gonna be a security guard. Gonna be like one of them animes where it's a female. Niggas be like, "What the fuck she gonna do?"
I'll whoop your ass.
And then all of a sudden, no,
pulls
like
out a
Kingsman. she got knives in his legs and shit.
Right.
Hey, you seen the man with the iron fist when that bitch had a gun in her panties? That
Yeah.
shit was so lit. I was like, I need some panties like those. What?
Can I point up, Vic? I can see it through your glasses.
He looking at the
I got
police
it.
report right now. That's what he looking
You
at.
look at that?
Criminal.
I know I got an update on the Nipsey Hussle thing. One of the dudes, the three, I said 3 of them got shot. One is officially dead.
Damn.
Y'all want to know what's fucking crazy?
And
the
I
sun
feel
just not going down out here.
Yes,
It's bright as a
son.
motherfucker out there. How you do shit in broad daylight and just like I'm carry on my life? I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. What do you
I
do
would.
after? Do you go eat?
I
What
would,
was this
'cause
fight
I-
at?
Mama ain't raised no bitch. So if
What
I'm
was
gonna
this-
shoot you, I want you to see me shoot.
where was this fight
I can't
at?
shoot you. I'll stab you, but I can't shoot
Hey,
you.
Quando
stabbing is my
Rondo
preferred
Rondo
method.
say no face, no case.
But guess what? We don't gotta worry about the case if that nigga dead. The face,
Yeah, you
the
do.
eyes closed.
But why would you take them
Wait.
chances?
No, I have perfect aim.
But no, he wasn't by himself though. Only
Oh.
one person died.
So hey, all of them
and
niggas-
it's like
Oh, wait.
2:00 in the afternoon.
She's
They
sniping.
see you.
Like I said,
This
she's
is
an
America.
assassin.
They got cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Face, case. No, you caught.
But they hood niggas. They not gonna deal with it like that.
They because are they not thinking?
Quando Rondo said no
They're
face,
not-
no case.
They hood niggas. They not.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
not gonna
for sure.
handle it the legal way. I'm telling
ABG?
you.
Clearly,
They
I
not.
mean, they just
This
shot
a hood
somebody in
war,
broad daylight.
but it's-
Yeah, shit finna go down.
Hood politics.
That is real.
But back to you.
The story is that so basically she tried to
Damn.
kick me when she was getting off, and I tried to break her motherfucking leg,
Good
and then my
apology,
friends threw me in my backseat
Real
and
as fuck.
drove off. But you know what? That gay nigga dropped his wallet. So we. Oh shit! Wait a minute.
Calm down, calm down.
Hella scary.
All right.
She said, "Here she comes."
Volume. Calm down.
My fault.
I thought it was on. I was like, I this is it.
I'm right by the opening. Nigga. I opened my eyes.
We was just talking about
I'm like,
voodoo.
Jackie, get her.
She jumped up was
Jackie.
like,
Whoever it was, protect her.
I forgot. We still rolling. Hey, so what just happened? The lights went out,
The light just went out.
and Jackie was spooked.
She was finna save all of us. Whoever came,
No, I was gonna leave all of y'all.
No,
No, you
That
were
was-
going into it first.
no, that wasn't no save run. That was I'm scared, nigga. I'm out of here.
Right? She was gonna be
I am
first.
black.
They gotta come through this way.
nigga, she hopping through
And
the
there's
window.
something right there that I can swing like I'm throwing anything.
Yeah,
gonna
and while
protect
you
you.
fighting them, we out.
But we good.
Yeah.
We good.
No, it's just that stuff happened in movies.
Yeah,
Life
whatever
just-
it is, we'll stab it. It's a sword right up there.
I mean, I understand
That's
that,
the
but I
damn
didn't
sword that
know.
almost killed me the other.
But what I'm
last
saying
time.
is, I didn't know that was there.
Hmm.
When that happens in movies, it's time to go. Okay, and so therefore,
Is there
I
like a
was making
window or
my.
something back
So
there?
why when
I
you
guess
got-
I'm not scared of
wouldn't go that
movies.
way.
I guess
I
I'm
Well, I'm
not.
not saying
wouldn't
I'm
be-
scared of movies,
I
but I'm
wouldn't be
saying
the
it's
first one
a
for that
natural
this way.
occurrence. It's all of a sudden.
Because
I'm
when
gonna
it
say somebody-
happened, I just looked over like, what happened?
No,
And
nobody
This
was-
nigga jumped
It gone.
She jumped in one
First of all,
motion.
Vic did not just look over like what happened.
I did
Vic,
like that.
No, Vic was.
Oh
like,
well, you know, I was walking in that direction. So
I looked
Yeah,
at Vic.
I was looking at her jumping.
Hey, in the midst of all of this, I
and-
looked at Vic. I said, "Damn, he ugly."
Sorry.
No,
Can we not pretend
I'm about to make a
that incident did not just activate the black reflex?
Oh, it did. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
In one
Some
motion,
spontaneous happened.
in one motion, she jumped over both y'all and stiffed on both y'all at the same time. She said, eh. She parted the Red Sea. Right? She said, I'm out. She did a whole
I
hair.
don't.
He
Listen,
was.
She football swim through. She was like,
excuse me, I got some business to attend to.
She said she.
But nah, it's just I just don't. The all of a sudden.
She was who Cedric Entertainment was talking about. Said, why they running?
When everybody else starts
What's
taking
going
off.
on?
Nah,
Give me some of them.
I'm a run. I'm pretty fast, so I'm a run. And I'm ask.
Oh man.
You're an athlete. Like
Oh,
after
yeah,
everything,
I did a sport.
we believe you. Like, for real.
I
Like,
did.
you were-
La Catalan.
because, like, as a fat person, I can't beat nobody ass like that. I ain't got energy. You extended some energy. For
She's an
that
athlete
ass
because you got to
whooping.
think about it.
That
When
was
she
a
was
lot.
doing like this, pounding her head on the hood, that's the shot put.
Cardio.
You know
Right.
The resistance.
how you... shot put.
when you block your mama and she be like,
Have you ever considered MMA?
I actually have. I wanted to do boxing when I was like younger because I was fighting on the street a lot.
I mean, I think you still can have a career now.
The Golden
I'll
Gloves.
be honest.
That's not even a joke. Like, I feel like there was technique
let me
in
call
what
you
you
back. I'm
did.
sorry, I forgot what I was
It's like
doing.
we on a whole podcast. She answers the phone.
That's my boo. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying.
Don't give a damn.
Did you see my face? I was like,
Yeah, okay. But no, yeah, I did think about. But then when I asked my mother to sign me up, she was like, "I don't want your face to get messed up." I was like, "What do you mean? I get right? If I'm good, they're not gonna get my face." Let me get some of that,
That was
nasty
a
shit.
whole
That's that mean.
Okay. If we had this, I'm sorry. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you
to
fine.
hop on
Ask all the questions you need.
that. I was just gonna say, like, if somebody started a timer from the beginning, like, how long did this entire
Yeah,
like,
that's a good question.
how long did that last?
So, besides the
commitment.
intervals, that was
16
Like-
minutes.
so when I first saw her,
That's still
when
a
I first
long-ass
started
time.
fighting,
That's a long time.
if you
After
getting your
ass
ass
whooped.
beat.
So
16 minutes of getting your ass whooped? Oh
After
my
you
God.
decided
Getting
not to
choked
climb
out,
the wall,
bitch, how
so
you
put her on her
survive?
so
back.
after I decided not to climb the wall, it was actually 1:43 in the morning.
In the morning, okay. And what time did they walk out?
No.
Or
Okay,
like-
yes. Okay, it was 1:43 in the morning. So I'm guessing they went through the second door. I don't know when, but not too long before then because when I pulled on the parking lot, as soon as I parked, they were right there. That
Oh,
car
okay.
hadn't moved.
Okay, so
So
now,
they was probably just sitting in the car because she didn't want to go
so
through the
you
front
did.
door.
So when you were driving around back, you think that's when they went to their car?
Yes, through the back
Okay,
door.
okay. So it wasn't like you were.
Because I mean, think about it.
Like,
You
No,
have
she
to-
was stalking. Yeah,
What?
she was stalking.
Well, I'm saying like that.
Look
time
at her
to-
face. She said, and?
That time to calm
I'll do
down
it again.
wasn't as long as I thought. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Of
So
like-
how
'cause
long
I
did
thought
the-
you were like sitting in the car for like 30 minutes? Like,
Yeah,
No,
that's why I'm like, you
That's
had
what I
a lot of
I
time to
planned it
chill.
perfectly.
Okay.
I planned it perfectly
'Cause it was 10
because I knew
minutes
they
before
was
they
finna close.
She said she a better
Oh,
assassin.
all this happened when it was
She's
about
a
to
better
close.
assassin than that. Give
It
this
was all
woman
about
her
the
credit.
execution.
Got you.
She's a hit. She's a hit woman.
So how long did the
just-
actual
Hitman,
fight
So
happen?
I would say from when I first started fighting the gay dude to the end of me and the girl fighting, it was because when they was jumping me, it was a couple of seconds. It wasn't
Because
even
that does happen fast.
No, I'm not talking about the
Yeah.
fight
No.
they do. I'm talking about just
just
her.
the girl. I would say it was probably a good 2 minutes because I
Oh
was,
my goodness.
I was
had
tired.
time,
2
look
minutes
at
of
the
getting
clock.
your ass whooped?
That's an average fight, though.
No, the average fight lasts about 63 seconds.
I'm about to say, what?
Not even actually. It's not even 63
An
seconds.
average
it's
fight
like
is like
30 seconds.
It's about 33 seconds.
Yeah.
Because
I
think
ain't
about all
fought
the
in a
energy.
while, though, y'all. I'm gonna be real.
Think about all that. It may seem like it's a long time while you're in it, but in reality, that's why the fight videos, if you see it, they don't go on for long because,
They're short.
yeah, they're quick. But, yeah.
It's either broken up, niggas
Woo!
get knocked out, or niggas are tired.
Nipsey Hussle has passed away.
Ooh, now Lauren got to do the shooting.
What did you just say? You just say Lauren got to do the shooting?
Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle.
Wow.
It's always a hating ass nigga out there.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
And I bet them niggas who got away with it, they happy.
No, they ain't get away with it. It just happened now. We probably ain't gonna
No,
hear about
I mean, the enjoyment young niggas gotta feel right after you just killed somebody and didn't go to jail, like right after.
Like immediately.
Yeah.
He was shot.
I
in the
watched
head.
on the news like
After they shot
somebody
up,
running from the
They got
cops, like,
they got a video up. I'm not finna
after
play
they shot old boy last year. What's that boy? The sad boy. XXX.
Oh, Temptation.
And they first got out, like they first left.
Yeah.
I bet the niggas was happy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until
They
that
can get off clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, because like nowadays, you caught within minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like the incident, it's not gonna like the day won't pass by the time the day is out.
Niggas have seen some shit.
Yeah,
They got a video.
that's crazy.
But,
No, it's not him. It was just showing his dead body. He was shot in the head.
Yeah, he's been
yeah,
dead for
I
a
am
while.
still thinking. I'm
Yeah.
looking into doing boxing. It's just, yeah.
Man,
I want a black trainer.
and we gotta we gotta liven this back up because that was just
Phew.
So one thing that
That's
was like
heavy.
that stood out when we were talking about, I think you said it, Vic, hood politics.
yeah.
That could be a legitimate class in like university, like at some because there is an eco,
Nigga, you don't snitch.
you know what I mean?
I feel
Just like
How do y'all feel about snitching?
a power structure.
I ain't in a gang. I ain't in no hood life, nigga. I'm snitching.
Yeah,
I feel like if you're
I'm
not about that,
I
hood
tell
life-
what benefits me.
I think a lot of people do. which
it
is
depends
crazy.
on the crime.
It depends on what it is. If
If I-
it's
But I
if
will
I'm
be
caught-
considerate
and
in
it's
what I
down to,
say.
like-
I'm not finna be.
I
I'm
tell
not finna
this,
be
I'm
like,
not finna be like, bro, get a piece of paper. I'm ready. Give me my cigarette. So like I was like, let's get this started. You know, I'm crossing my leg. No, you know what I'm
1
saying?
year ago.
Yeah.
This is
It
how
all
it
started when I met this nigga at this coffee shop.
You said, "Can you
We
get my,
went crazy that night.
The
No.
classic. All right, so boom.
can you get my writing jacket? Like, thank you. I need my quill. Let me
You guys want this
You gotta
Let me
get
spin you a yarn.
I'm still thinking about Nipsey, man.
Yeah.
That's
Me personally, I believe if it ain't none of my motherfucking business, don't ask me.
I wonder was
Now,
that a random
granted,
thing?
now on top of that, I wish someone would have snitched if they knew, like when I was younger and I was being sexually abused. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to shit like that, I'm snitching because I feel passionate about it. But if you got robbed
For that,
and you
yeah.
slashing your money, and I know who did it, buy
I
me
think
some
the
bundles.
But what if somebody
I think
feels
the no
somebody
snitching
else
is
feel
just
like
Sorry.
passionate about
hood-related
robbery?
crimes, right?
I mean, I just
I wouldn't, because black families got molesters in it that's still out.
That is true, and they still invite them to the cookout.
Mm-hmm.
but they're outcast, a gay member.
Oh no, they're not coming flat out. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I want him there. And I feel like that's generational.
Y'all bring a Louise boy to
Yeah,
the
it's
cookout.
definitely
He got some
generational.
sugar in
it's,
his tank.
it's definitely generational, and I feel like nowadays, like me personally, no, you're not coming to my cookout. No, you like, you know what I mean?
You like
are
a little
sexual
kid.
on
abuser.
the same
So
note,
That's two rappers that I like.
if I
Passed away
don't,
in
if I don't
within a
fucking
2
like you,
weeks
you're not
span.
coming to the
Who's
cookout
the other
anyway. It don't
one?
matter
Tech
if you gay.
Oh,
It
shit.
don't matter
Wait,
if you
The
Tech
battle
pregnant.
rapper.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was the same Tech Nine.
I'm about to say what?
The battle rapper. he
I'll be
died.
talking trash about his music, but that would have been.
I don't know. Fifi, my shit.
I just want to know why. Was it a random thing? Was y'all just
Right before all
posted
of
about
this
the
happened,
store?
right before
He
it
made
happened,
that. He made that
he made a
tweet.
tweet about his enemies.
Well,
What was the tweet? You know, bad, bro.
What?
Smoke coming towards
Oh, you
you.
good?
Having strong enemies is a blessing.
well, they proved stronger today. That's fucked up.
That is some grave shit to tweet right before you die.
Yeah.
But
And it's
I've
crazy
heard
how
that a lot of people-
coincidental that is.
What'd you
As
say?
far as a lot of rappers, right before they die, they tweet something about.
But I've heard that a
Them
lot of
dying.
people who know they finna die, like Biggie, got a whole fucking album.
This
Damn,
niggas,
yeah.
This niggas that claim Tupac told them that he felt like he was gonna die.
Yeah.
Right before he died. You know what I'm saying?
He had been saying that for the longest.
Yeah.
But I've heard that a lot that people know or have a feeling when they're about to die.
Sorry.
Are you sure?
Is that feeling just fear?
No, I feel like,
Nah, you feel energies. Energy transfer.
I feel like it's a mortality.
Damn,
or
here come
something.
the damn theories, and the damn Nipsey was bringing Dr. Selby's work to light, and all of a sudden he gets shot. it's not conspiracy theories. You got to also think Nipsey was in gang related shit.
Yeah.
Hell is ago.
But you can't just assume.
Yeah, that was
But
hell
it-
is ago though.
But it doesn't matter.
He completely changed.
Shit follows you.
It
No,
does,
no,
but
it
you
does,
can't
but
just
at the same
you just can't
time-
assume
And it
that
could've
that's
made
what
a-
it is.
He made amends with a
Honestly,
lot of those people in the past.
But it could have been some little niggas just trying to clout chase.
Yeah, you never know. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could have been it as well, but I'm saying there's no assumptions you can just put on this.
No, true. I was just saying. I
Yeah,
mean,
but he completely
uh,
changed from
you-
that hood life.
Yeah,
like,
they
he
need
made
information.
amends with
It take
people.
time. Yeah,
But
they need
that's
information.
fine. But you also hear about people who say they got out of gangs and then later on down the line, if they did something or they started doing welfare stuff, somebody came back and was like, "Well, you owe us this."
Right, I get
So
that.
I mean, it could have been that. I don't know. I don't really want. I look at what's published, what facts, like what evidence they got to support it, and that's it. I don't make no assumptions. I don't know if there is because I don't feel stress myself out over somebody who won't pay my bills.
Because Tekashi 69, he's sang.
He
He told it
sang.
all. He was like, let me pull up a chair.
Tekashi not in jail right now.
What?
I just,
Yes, he
that-
is.
Witness protection, from what I heard.
yeah, because he snitched. He
Yeah.
told it.
Damn, how you know everybody? How you know Cardi business?
He the one who told everybody.
Shit, don't tell them I put the gum under the table in 5th grade.
Right.
They got memes. They like, I told you about R. Kelly. I told you about Jussie Smollett. I told you about Bill Cosby. What do you want next?
What more do you want from me?
Yes.
I told you about Aunt Becky from Full House.
Yes,
Like,
yes. What more do you want?
The Betty White wasn't for real in the Golden Girls. That was her stunt double. He gonna snitch everything.
Right.
He just the
I would love to kick it with
Psych,
Betty
it
White.
really is
Yeah.
butter.
Cook it with who?
We
Betty
getting
White.
hot in a bitch.
I would love to kick it with her.
We getting hot.
Betty White.
Mm-hmm.
I married Betty White for some pussy.
Some pussy.
You
Yeah, the
what?
way
I
she
was just about to
did
say, she probably, you ain't got married her for some pussy.
Yeah. Shit.
You
know
show
how
her a
much-
good
you know how
time?
much life somebody that hit they 90 done seen? They know how to just give a little.
Yes.
They know how to.
You
like,
show her a good time, she
Nigga,
giving
it's a
it up.
Tuesday. Come here.
They were like, real
Yeah.
shit. Damn, you on your way out. Hopefully not for a while. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm
You
just,
lucky I took my medicine early
But
tonight.
like real shit.
Oh, yeah, Betty?
Yeah, you like that cornbread,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Better be careful, Miss White.
Should make sure you eat before you leave.
Yeah.
Somebody grandma. You like, yes, ma'am.
Oh, I cooked the other
Yes,
night.
ma'am.
It was dope.
Yes,
It
Mrs.
was
White.
so good, y'all.
Yes.
It was hella fire.
That ass fat Miss White.
Thank you for being a friend.
This nigga.
Hey, wait a minute. Speaking of motherfucking seeing your 90s, y'all heard about Uncle Luke throwing a Freaknik party in Atlanta?
No, I did not. I
don't
don't
know.
I
know.
want to go to that bitch.
There
I
was so
don't give
much
a fuck
sexual
what.
assault back
Who
then.
is Uncle
They
Luke?
weren't talking about. I'm sorry, they weren't talking about that shit.
Who's Uncle
There was
Luke?
so much sexual
Can't
assault.
pull that shit off now.
You can't
What
do
you
that.
mean, who Uncle Luke?
Who the hell? Who's Uncle Luke?
Cap
Yeah.
D coming. Cap D coming.
You don't know who
Young-
Uncle Luke is?
No.
Don't
Obviously.
stop, pop that pussy, let me
Oh,
see
okay.
you through the rap.
Like Tyrese said, there's songs you know, but you don't know who made them. That's what that
Oh,
was.
you know that's a classic. That's a classic. I can't believe
I can't believe you don't know who that is.
that's the equivalent
You
of back
just had
that
the
ass
intro
up.
beat.
Shit. Anything. I
Just
don't
had
know.
the intro beat, man. There you
Man.
go.
Oh, you know what? And that's so crazy. But yeah, he's throwing a Freaknik party. And everybody, I'm going to that bitch. All bitches gonna be throwing ass. I'm bitches. First of all.
And then that's when you play Juvenile.
She said, me. I'm one
That's
of
what
those.
you play
That's when you go
Juvenile.
out there and play Juvenile. Just hold your phone
Man,
up.
back that ass up could play. Like, I could be in church. Okay?
And you know what's crazy? You ain't even by yourself with that one. Like
You probably ain't.
they
I,
would get.
I know you ain't.
Right. I mean,
That's
From
one of
my,
the biggest freaks
from my
in
body
Like
count,
from the 99
that's what my
to
body
2000.
count like
Go to
took
church.
off. Church, I'm be honest.
I could be in the assignment. Well, you know, God said.
white, black. I promise you, if you go, it don't matter where you go.
I am done.
You go to the bank.
She said, well, you
You
know.
go to the U.S. Bank on Normandy.
And I got Bluetooth.
Well, you know, our good Lord delivereth things that we ask it's for. So, you know,
Ask it.
Juvenile has asked us, as our brother, come to us
That nigga's
and
silly.
then back that ass up. Thou shalt come. Thou
I mean,
shalt
'cause you
comply.
got 'em from the beat.
What are the top 5 twerking songs of all time?
Speaker Knockers Freak Ho. Back that ass up.
You should have
Too
said Frico.
I should have said
Mm-hmm.
Too Loud Crew, Hoochie Mama, or I Want Some Pussy. Damn.
Dunk.
Don't that booty?
No, not dunk that booty.
No, I
Soulja
even
Boy.
say dunk that.
Oh, oh.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at you. Clap, nigga. She was like,
Wait,
oh
what's
my
this?
God.
What's this I hear?
What is this crap.
Negro spiritual.
What else? I already said Too Loud Crew. Anything Too Loud Crew. That was a whole anthem.
I said, now, ladies.
Yeah, you know,
said
you
that's
bad.
Was Tootsie Roll the 90s twerk?
That's not a twerk, my friend. That's just
No.
thing.
Was Tootsie Roll the 90s version of twerking now? Or is that just something?
No.
No, twerking always been around.
Is that the nastiest dance? Look,
Like,
was it
what was
really?
it, the pop?
Yeah.
Was people twerking in the 50s?
Nah, not that one.
Grandma
Well,
Ray,
Ella May, you better get that shit.
Right. Ella May all the way.
Maybell.
May.
Come on, Maybell.
That's my aunt named Chill.
Hey,
All I can see is an old lady right now.
I'm that old lady. Like, on God. My kids gonna hate me.
I can see my grandma. Geraldine, come on.
This nigga said.
Come on in here now. Back at that ass up.
Back in. What is with you, this TH? This ETH?
All right.
She still got that church spirit twerking.
Ooh.
I'm
Holy
finna be
shit.
getting up out of here, so let's go ahead and read this truth pill.
Oh, shit.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Who wanna read it?
I'll read
I'll
it.
do
It don't matter.
Oh,
This is the lady read it.
oh shit. All right.
We got good vocabulary.
Good evening.
I don't want her to read it no more. Go ahead.
Good evening. I've been listening to the podcast since the 3rd episode. Keep up the good work, guys. I actually need some advice, though. So the guy that I'm with now says I don't please him sexually anymore. Girl, get a dyke. I'm sorry.
Hey,
No.
relax.
She ready to take her already.
So just
The
what?
first sentence. Pace yourself.
She heard nigga ain't satisfied. Girl, I got you.
Damn it.
She didn't even let her finish. She was like, yeah, I think it's because I got herpes, but...
That's the
That was
reason.
a comma, not a period.
Honestly, the comment hurt my feelings. I put on 30 pounds since we moved in together. At first, he told me it was sexy, and
hefty. Sorry.
Time
She's not
stamp,
listening
baby.
no more.
On me.
God damn. Well,
Vic, you a dick for saying that, dog.
Don't put me in that shit.
At first, he told me it was sexy, and
love
I'll
big
always be beautiful for him. However, about 2 weeks ago, he stopped touching me. He stopped coming in the bathroom when I was showering, etc. What do I do? For a man who said he'll love me forever to change the way he looks at me because of a little weight, it's a heartbreaking. No man should make me feel like this. Sus, you gotta have self-love, all right? You should have your own happiness, and everyone that you encounter you all build off each other's happiness. So what he say should not break you. Now, granted, being truthful, that's fair. I don't know if you asked them or what, but if you don't feel appreciated, go ahead and free yourself.
This nigga. Go ahead.
Alright, so people put on a little weight in a relationship. It happens sometimes.
It's relationship. weight.
Right, I get
Yeah.
that. What you have to do, alright, so he's not appreciating what you are, like, visually, but he probably still do love you. I say give him a sexual, like, night, like, put on something nice for him. Like, deadass, if this is love, this shit works.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Put on something nice for him, something that's gonna fit your body, who you are at this moment. Don't put on no too tight shit if that shit look bad, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look nice for this man. You know what I'm saying? Give him a sexual night. Let him know that you can still please him. Now, at that point, if it doesn't, now this is where you need to start thinking of what's next. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But right now, do not give up if it's so-called love. That's how I see it.
Go ahead, Mark.
So, I think you have to keep a couple things in mind. If you ask a question, be prepared for the answer.
Right.
Okay? And I mean that in a way that can be both healthy and help y'all grow as a couple. Like N-word said.
No, you can say my name.
Oh, okay. I was like, I ain't know the rule. Like I just said.
They know who I am.
I'm finna snitch, finna give up.
I mean, he an N-word, too.
I was talking about
Ooh, what about this vodka?
What Jay-Z say? Still nigga.
No, like, if this is love, like he said, then, like, that should be appreciated because you can't tell just anybody anything like that.
Right.
But here's the thing. If you do what Nigel suggests and he's not appreciative, he doesn't like it, have an honest conversation of where the relationship is going. Mm-hmm. It is okay to be mature about it and say, you know what, if this is not doing it for you, this is what I want, this is how I want to have it, and compromise to see, like, you know what I mean? Maybe I could start going to work out together.
Yeah.
He can help you in that journey, if that's the journey you want to start.
Right.
But I think you just have to be honest with yourself as far as like what you want versus what he wants in that relationship, and see if you guys can give that to each other.
Yeah.
If not, think about the future.
So me, I'll piggyback off of all three of y'all because I agree with all that. And my thing is the communication thing. Like, if in a sense he's not making you feel beautiful anymore, or if you feel like he's not attracted to you anymore, communicate with him. Tell him, just give him suggestions on how he can start looking at you differently, or how he can start talking to you more, or vice versa. Maybe you could ask him, what can you do, instead of it just being a one-way street. And as far as the working out thing, I know some women, when they gain a little weight, and don't worry about that weight. In relationships, everybody gain weight. That's just what it is.
Is he in shape? Because I feel like
That's a question to be
on
asked.
her.
Yeah, we are.
And I feel like you.
I was just gonna let all y'all speak out of mine because I got something to say.
No,
I
that's
got something to say.
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
Okay.
so what I was saying was, as far as the gaining weight thing, a lot of women, when they gain weight and they're in a relationship, they don't want to work out with their man because they are ashamed and embarrassing themselves that they let them get like that. So what I would suggest is, if you want to work on that, first of all, find out if he has a problem with your weight, because he may not want to have sex with you for something else, and you thinking it's your weight.
Okay.
So first off, ask about that. Second, if it is your weight and you don't want to work with him, bring a friend, or start working out by yourself, or if that's what you want to do to try to make the sexual relationship work. Don't just assume that it's your weight. Don't just assume that it's one thing when it could be totally different other. He probably could be like, "Oh, I've been at work." Like,
No, I can
working
tell you now,
crazy.
he probably fucking somebody else. If he
Yeah,
ain't
he
fucking at
fuck-
home. Niggas gonna get pussy. I'm gonna be real.
Well,
But-
I feel like
that's not true.
That's
That's
not
a
true
joke.
at all.
Yeah.
That's a you
I
statement.
feel like
No,
I feel like he
no.
No,
could
because
be-
I'm gonna tell you this, because I was having this a part of this a point of this in my relationship.
Well, you just did not want it.
Yeah, it's not that I did not. Well, it's that, and it was the fact that I was working so much. I was just always
I think
tired.
we have to make it okay for men not to want sex.
But
Yeah.
she's
I
not
agree
she's
with
not
you there.
she
Yeah.
didn't put his excuses on her that he was working so much.
No, but
or
just
no,
jumping.
he's always
no,
gone.
just jumping and saying that. Oh,
Can
he
you read
fucking
the
somebody.
first
That's
question? Can you read
bold
the
because
first
it's
line
like
again?
we have to make it okay that some men just don't want sex all the
Yeah.
time.
No, I'm not putting it as everybody's gonna cheat because they're not fucking. It's just a general statement. It just,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I think
saying?
he's
For
like-
But he
Atlantic
could
people type
just
shit.
he could just be tired for instance, like me personally, I never want to give out trash dick.
Wait.
So if I'm
Wait.
tired and I know I'm gonna give you trash
So
dick.
If I'm at
that's
home-
actually it was real important. I forgot which one y'all said it, but no, he actually did not say it was because
Of
her
weight.
That's
All right.
Very,
another-
very.
Do
good
not
point.
jump to
You
conclusions
gotta
because
ask
you
that
could
question.
he could just not be
That could
He
be
can
in the
be tired.
mindset.
Because sometimes I've been with my
Have you-
girlfriend for 2 years. I just got engaged, and sometimes
Congratulations.
I don't have
Congratulations,
sex.
my guy.
Thank you.
Nigga, clap. How about
If you think it's the weight because you brought it up,
Yeah,
lose the weight.
that's your
If you brought it up,
insecurity.
that's your own insecurity.
Yeah.
So in order to eliminate that, drop them 30 pounds.
Yeah, you can't be.
You know,
But
but also
insecurity
remember
is-
yourself.
However-
if you are
however-
happy with where you are, how you are, if your health, that doesn't mean that you're necessarily unhealthy because you picked up 30 pounds.
It could be
I mean,
good weight.
I mean,
Are you pregnant?
honestly, you are not
That's
going to
a
always
question,
be what you used to be, and that's not always a bad thing.
Are you pregnant and don't know that you're pregnant?
I don't believe
Even
that
with
everybody
that
gains
being
relationship
said,
weight.
He said that she doesn't please him. Well, give him a night of pleasure.
But if he
Let
can,
him-
but
And
Start
if that-
trying
if-
something
yeah,
new in bed.
My
Start
thing-
trying different things. Things get
But
stale
y'all
after
need
a while.
to
It
work
gets
on
stale.
Like he may want his
communication,
balls
period,
sucked from
like
the
he
back.
was saying.
He probably
So,
never had nothing like that.
there
before.
y'all
are
need. He needs to sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah,
Well,
he
y'all
needs to
both
actually
need to have a
conversation.
sit down and
finish
have a
your comment?
conversation about
Did you finish
where
your comment?
about
Sorry.
where the unhappiness is coming from. And if y'all can't communicate about that, then y'all got a relationship worth saving anyway.
You communication, man.
I'm saying if they don't.
No, that's
if
what I'm
they
saying.
Can't communicate about that. Stuff like that because it matters. If
Yeah,
you're gonna be
some
with
people
somebody,
are-
look, I don't like the way you do that little swirl thing. Swirl to the right next time. You never
Some
know.
people,
I get it, yeah.
some people can't take constructive criticism. Some people are ashamed or embarrassed when they hear
So,
certain things that they.
If
don't
we
like.
had to,
That's not
I'm sorry.
the
Go
other
ahead, because
person's
you
fault.
still didn't finish your comments.
I never
Fuck that
did.
nigga. What you saying?
He never
Damn.
started.
No.
I just like.
If you think it should wait, lose the weight. If it's just 2 weeks, it's 2 fucking weeks. Big
That's
deal.
what she said. It's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's only been 2 weeks.
Nigga,
This
what?
information that
I'm
I've
in a
ignored.
month for
But,
that.
but wait, it could be different because they may have used to have sex every day.
Okay.
So
And
she
it's
could
like-
know
Well, if you
That's
have sex
probably
every
why
day,
she's
you're going to
stating
get burned
it.
out.
No, I'm saying you're gonna notice a change in your significant other.
And that's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
It could just be something within him. He could be depressed. It could be something going on with him. He could be having erectile function problems. I already told y'all niggas go ahead and download that Morning Glory app because if you ain't getting hard at least 3 to 4 days a week, it's something wrong with your pecker.
Yeah.
Check your pecker. But
Check your pecker. That sounds like a social media site.
It can be multiple things.
handle your own insecurities.
Yeah.
Let him handle his own shit, and y'all gonna come around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's only been 2 weeks.
Just
I do-
communicate.
Now,
and if you can't
they are
communicate,
all-
then
They are all males, so I feel like they're saying
You a
lot
nigga
of the
too.
same.
I've been in love with somebody, and we haven't.
yeah, let's get it out there. Like you a nigga
Yeah.
too. Like come on.
I've
bro.
been in love with somebody, and we haven't touched each other
Well,
in a year, and
I'm
it's
not-
like that is perfectly okay.
What I'm saying is, I don't feel like it should be.
Yeah.
No, because you,
Okay,
because you
never
two,
mind.
you two
Never
said, dress up, do one night, dress up sexy for him. I don't feel like.
No, that's what he said.
Yes, and I'm going
you
to
said
stick with that because
you
that's
two agreed on
definitely.
that part?
I
Do
definitely
like
agree.
a sexy night or something.
Yeah,
like that?
yes.
Okay, that
If
I knew
this-
it was two of it.
Yes, I'm
They
definitely going to
agreed
say
with
I
each
said
other.
that for sure.
But I feel like, no, fuck that. Okay, you are a woman. You're important. You're beautiful no matter how you are. As long as your personality, you treat that man right. Because then it'll be out, what, y'all come home to each other. You cook for this
Wait.
man.
That's not fair.
No, let her. I want you to finish this.
No, you know what I'm saying? While I do believe you should cater to your significant other, and
Oh, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
I'm
Either.
I
gonna say
do.
Catering.
I do, because that's who you feel special about. I guess it's the best way to put it. I don't really know how
I
to
see what you
remember.
mean. Okay.
So I'm gonna do
Straight
extra
ahead.
shit
Yeah,
for you. Then
yeah.
I'm not
I wouldn't
gonna
use
do.
cater, but
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I ain't cooking for regular people. And I mean, technically, they can cook their own meals. But no, I want them.
If catering is part of your love language,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. But nonetheless, I do feel like it shouldn't be solely focused on, do a sexy night for him, spice it up that one night for him. First of all, don't go out of your comfort zone if you're not going to want to make that a regular, because some people, he might like that. Then, that was a special occasion.
Do you want to kill her or should I?
Okay, so this
I'ma
is
let
my
you go.
thing. Right now, it sounds like you ain't loved in a minute. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm not
alright.
saying this to sound rude or anything, but
No,
I'm just
you're
saying it just sounds like you ain't loved in a minute.
I
And the
hope
reason I
he
say this
meant
is because
all hateful intent when he said that.
yeah, I had no hate. I
just
had no hate in there. I had no
Hate was
hate. But the reason why I feel like it's definitely okay for a woman to have a night for him, because it can also be vice versa, him having a night for her. Right now, he's probably like everybody's saying, he's going through different things. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's probably just as confused as she is. You know what I'm saying? Her issue right now is why he's not, into it. He said he doesn't pleasure her. Well, you know what I'm saying? Do something that's just going to pleasure him. Right now, you're handling an issue with him right now. Y'all are in love. Y'all doing nothing but bonding and building.
I believe
At this
in
point,
that.
there's
I
no
respect
fuck
that.
him. That's not in your
No,
mind
I'm
when
not
it comes to
saying
love.
fuck him. What I'm saying is, don't
Stepping
base
out of
it-
your comfort zone is something that you do when you're in love.
Yeah, exactly. But what I'm saying is, he hasn't communicated why he's unhappy. So therefore, she shouldn't have to. Just do a sexy
have
night.
her whole mind determined on
Hold
his
on.
on his pleasure.
Whoa.
The
So
issue.
do we know that he hasn't?
No, I'm not. We don't. Just going off what the email saying.
Well, no, because
not
I
going
honestly
off
don't
what y'all-
remember.
No,
I
but
honestly
what
just remember
you
first.
saying she shouldn't, but at the same time,
I do believe do the special shit.
No,
Like,
I'm not. I'm not.
Go ahead.
That's not even as far as like doing a whole sexy night.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing, as far as like saying she shouldn't be worried about it, because that's what it sounds like you're saying. She shouldn't
No,
be.
I'm saying self love first. So the weight thing, if
Yeah.
you love yourself like that, don't try to place that on him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but-
Especially if he hasn't said anything. I don't know. I'm saying, first of all, self love is my response to anything.
True. Yeah.
Because you can't get through anything in life.
if you don't love yourself.
Positively and like progressively.
Exactly.
And I
Yeah,
get that.
I get that.
And I
So,
get
But
that.
if he-
I'm not saying
Very
necessarily fuck your significant other. Like, I do believe in
But it
love.
is
I do
okay to
believe.
prioritize yourself. in
Right.
relationships.
If
And
he
that's
hasn't
fine.
communicated why he's unhappy, don't sit here trying to guess. Either y'all sit down and have a conversation. Don't try to do it night and then you're
you-
guessing.
and you're wrong.
And exactly, because if
Okay.
he doesn't respond how you want,
Very
then it's gonna look like, oh well.
First
So
and
that's what I
foremost,
was saying.
communicate.
That's what I was saying about maybe not have the sexy night. I was saying have a
sexy nights.
that's funny. Have a actual conversation because
Sex mom.
he probably don't know how to communicate why he's not feeling like this. But if y'all talking and throwing out different scenarios or something, then maybe he'll find out the cause and the root of everything. You just can't say. Well, you can say self love, but at the same time, y'all in a relationship now.
I see
Sometimes
she ready for
depression-
some dick, and he's not giving it right now. Go get your dick.
Well, now here's the
Go
thing.
get it, girl.
Yes,
Go
go get your dick. That's what I'm saying. Go
Wait,
get your dick.
You better suck that dick, girl.
Yeah, go get your
Here's
dick.
the thing, though. Communication
saying?
is the most
I'm done with
important
her, bro.
because if it's depression, you can't suck depression away from a
Yep.
dick.
What?
You can't suck depression from a dick.
No fun.
No, you
No, you
can't.
can't. It's the,
And that's
no,
true, and I get
'cause
that.
I-
I'm just
I
saying
get
That's
it.
why, and he may not be ready to talk about it.
Right.
So like,
And it's hard for men
So-
to admit that they're depressed about stuff.
yeah, and I'm not saying that that's what it is, but you have to create a space for the both of you guys to be brutally honest.
Complete, yeah, and
And it's hard to get there because real shit. Me and my girl, like, we just got there where we were like, "Hey, real shit."
I farted
I'm
in the
depre-
kitchen while I was.
That's
That's good.
like, oh, you pulled it, girl. You nasty.
No, but
Girl, I'm not over there.
yeah, it's really hard to be brutally honest with anybody, and that's why those conversations are hard to have.
Yeah.
As far as saying,
But they're
I
necessary.
want you to do this, but I know for a fact you're not going to try this.
Yeah.
Did she
Like,
stay
this is
how
what I'm
long
into.
they were together? I apologize.
No, you good.
Did she stay how long they were together? Okay.
I just
Does it matter?
communication.
Yes, it does.
It's gonna be okay.
Been
still.
together for 2 months
But
and been together
first
for
things
4
first.
years. is
Whether he
definitely
come
totally-
around
No, I'm
or
saying
you
like
know,
if
you gonna be
they've been
alright.
together for 2 months and he was like, and they've been having sex. Say they've been having sex every day for a month.
See, what they have to decide though is
Why
is
not?
the
Now things are
relationship-
changing. You know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah, things are.
changing.
You're out of that honeymoon
Yeah.
phase.
Is the relationship
Right,
worth
that's
like
why-
salvaging?
So that's what I'm saying. Why does it matter
That's
if
why
they've
some
been
things
together
get
so
stagnant.
long?
Fixing.
I mean, I do
That's
feel
how I
like
saw it.
time isn't a factor. You could meet somebody in 3 months and y'all could get engaged, and it's gonna feel completely different than someone you was with for 3 years.
Time is
it's-
a huge factor. That
Yeah,
shit-
time-
Love
I hate
So
changes
that's
that
that's
shit.
why I feel like people. Oh, you can't be in love now. Granted, you wouldn't be in love after 2 weeks, but maybe for them it's
Yeah.
different. They love differently.
Every situation.
I cannot fall in love in 2 weeks.
Well,
I
that's
can really like you a
infatuation, 'cause
lot.
love.
You
gotta
know
work
what
for
you're
that.
comfortable.
I cannot fall in love with
You
you.
can't
but
do
I can
enough work
like
in 2
you
weeks
a
to-
What's the
whole
shortest
lot.
y'all ever fell in love?
6 months.
Yeah,
months.
like
6
a
months.
love.
I don't know. One day I just realized it, and that shit
4
was like,
months.
oh, I
Mine
gotta
was
leave
like-
this motherfucker alone.
3. After 2 months, I was like, damn, I can't stop.
I realized I love them when I,
No, that ain't love.
yeah,
That
I
ain't
realized I
love.
loved them when I found a way into their apartment.
I call my shot.
Don't just
Stop. I know we gotta wrap up, but what, bro?
Okay, real fast. So basically, her phone was off, and she wouldn't let me pay the bill. And so, but her apartments was gated. They had like the little key thing, so I couldn't call her to tell her to let me outside. And so I went to the back. There was some people outside, and I was like, "Hey, I left my key in my apartment. Can y'all let me through the back door?" And they let me through their apartment, and I went to her house.
Sound
This
like a
nigga
criminal.
crazy. That is criminal activity.
He has a smooth criminal.
But we gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. If Ty, you got anything?
Nah, man, just rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah. And Tech 9.
That's a good way to close it.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
R.I.P.
Pray for the families if y'all believe in prayer, you know, or whatever y'all do. Just send love that way.
Yeah.
But this has been another episode of the my tongue gets tired every time I say verbal vitamin. This has been another episode of the Verbal Vitamin Podcast. That's a tongue twister if you really think about it.
Verbal
Episode
Vitamin
Verbal
Podcast.
Vitamin Podcast.
Episode of everybody.
Yeah, it's a tongue twister.
One last thing for y'all niggas. In a couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about the presidential candidates. So make sure y'all listeners go ahead and get y'all research done and shit. You know what
I
I'm
got
saying?
mine done.
I'm leaning a lot towards Mayor Pete right now. You know what I'm saying?
My man.
Mayor Pete and Andrew Yang. Y'all already heard me talk about
I was about to
Andrew
say-
Yang.
Bernie is running again.
He sounded
Again.
like a drunk grandpa.
But we
Bernie
guys.
and ran.